All right, I need to get pumped up. Let's do this. Let's fucking do this show.
Fuck! Let's go!
All right, Kyle.
Punch on the fucking wall. No, you gotta crush it and then crush it.
That's why we have these up, because we had a Kyle over and he punched a bunch of holes in, so we had to cover him up.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ, this tastes
They
like
look
a
good.
fucking Care Bear's dick.
Like a Teletubby.
These are dangerous.
Tastes like the soul of a Teletubby.
I was gonna say something really.
I mean, I could definitely see why chicks love them. For sure.
Yeah,
But
but
it's
low carb.
It's like the total frat douchebag drink too now. They basically replace Four Locos. Yeah.
No, not replace Four Loco. This is fancy shit.
It would have to
Is it
drink
expensive?
13.
Is Four Loco
No,
not
no.
fancy?
No.
What?
Four Loco.
It's Dom's favorite drink.
As Dom pointed out, you can only find them in the hood.
Yeah.
That's because they're running out of supply.
Yeah, I had a bunch of White Claw. I went to a party yesterday, my buddy's birthday party, and they were jokingly talking about White Claws, and then everyone brought White Claws. Like I brought 2 24 packs. It's like
They
a
came
joke.
out they came out of nowhere.
Yeah, the whole fridge was full of White Claw.
Where did White Claw come from? Somebody.
I love how we're all joking about it. Like they're like, "Oh, it was just a joke," but
Yeah.
everyone brings them low key. We're all getting fucked up. Off them.
At some point, you're no longer doing it ironically.
Yeah, right. Oh, such a girly drink. It's my 5th one so far.
Toss me another one. Seriously though, I mean, it went from I never heard about them, and now fucking everywhere I go, that's all I see people drinking.
If you told me there wasn't any alcohol in here, I
No?
believe you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
does kind of taste just like a sparkling water
Yeah.
kind of deal.
You don't even need roofies anymore.
Sneaky as fuck though, because you will
Yeah.
get
Oh,
fucked
it's
up.
fucking dangerous for sure.
I mean, just imagine drinking 5 or 6 Bud Light. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
And then
You're
the
gonna be
hangover
fucked up.
because of all the sugar.
I don't think
no,
there's
there's
no
no
sugar.
sugar.
Is
No,
it?
there's no sugar in those. Yeah.
2 grams.
Oh, this is really dangerous. Then.
Yeah.
No protein? What the fuck?
Yeah. Do you remember when the Situation, Mike the Situation,
Yep.
came out with vodka that had protein in it?
Oh, wow.
Did he? I forgot.
Yeah.
You're right. He did.
And then he went to
He
jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in jail for like tax evasion.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Protein
Wait,
vodka.
didn't they bring back the whole crew for another season?
Yeah,
of
they did.
Jersey Shore.
Yeah, they
In
did.
Italy, right? Again or something?
I don't know.
So she can knock the fuck out again.
That was one of the craziest scenes in television history.
Oh, he's fallen swung at her.
It was
dude.
so weird to see how many people were actually fans of Jersey Shore because like everybody used to watch it and then we all stopped talking about it and then when it came back, I'm like, "Hey, what are you guys doing tonight?" They're like, "Oh, we're watching Jersey Shore with my girlfriend." What?
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I really did love it though.
That's another thing people
I
started.
never watched an episode.
People
Never watched-
people started to watch it ironically, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm into it."
right?
Yeah.
Because it was a fucking train wreck. It was really hard to not watch it.
I don't think I could watch it today though. If they redid something like
I
that.
actually saw 1 episode or 2 of the reunion, whatever fucking show they had, and it's it's hard to watch now. It's
Well,
just like
Mike,
it's cringeworthy.
Mike, the Situation's like 50 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was older in the show.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like 35. They were all like 22.
Yeah.
The only one that actually made a career out of that show, Pauly D.
Probably is he still doing his thing?
Dude, he's making bank DJing.
What does he get? Like 5-10 grand for a DJ set?
Dude, 25, 30.
Really?
At the least, 25, 30.
Holy
Surprisingly,
shit.
he was also like probably the least douchey out of all of them. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was kind of playing it up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just being funny. It seemed like.
Every place that I play at, I talk to the talent buyer, and they're like, "We love having Pauly D because he packs out the place. People buy bottles, and it's a successful night." I said,
That's
"Go
perfect.
for it." Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the
But
goal.
to
yeah.
everyone else, no, but everyone else were like, "Oh, Pauly D's a douchebag." But these nightclubs are like, "We don't give a
Yeah,
fuck."
they don't care.
I never thought he was a douche. I never really thought any of them were really douchebags. Like if you were in that situation, you'd be doing the same, like acting the same way.
Yeah, because you got to play it up.
Yeah, fucking.
They
get
were
that
more
camera on me.
annoying. They weren't really douchebags. They were just
Yeah.
kind of annoying.
I mean, the Situation was like the quintessential douchebag. I feel like.
Yeah, but like Ronnie, he seemed all right.
I never watch any of that.
How have you not seen this? And why are we
haven't watched-
talking about Jersey Shore?
We should just do a fucking review show every
We
time.
should.
On this Tasteless Gentlemen, we're going to talk about shitty reality television
Yeah.
shows.
Dude, those reaction channels get a bunch of fucking love for
They
every
do.
stupid fucking show.
It's crazy some of the shit that they have reaction videos for. I'm like, really? And they'll fucking like 1-point-something million fucking views.
And some of them are really funny though. Reaction stuff is really funny.
For like when the trailers come out.
Yeah. Some of them are really good. Well,
Some-
should we
yeah,
do this?
let's
Should we
do it,
start
yeah.
the show?
Oh, we didn't start? Okay.
Nah. Ladies and gentlemen, raise your White Claws, gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Tasteless Gentlemen. As you can see, we are missing one again, and we have another one yet again. Dom is, doing Dom shit.
Yeah, he's in Texas DJing.
Yep.
Yeah. But he'll be back. He'll be back.
Yes, he will. And we have Schoeny
What up?
making the guest spot.
He's pretty much just the replacement now.
Yeah.
Whenever someone's gone.
We have to have one DJ on at all times. That's actually the rule of the show.
And he just pounded a White Claw. R.I.P. See you later.
Kyle, yeah.
I promised myself I wouldn't burp in the mic, but
Yeah, no, that you can't do what you just did and not burp. Mm-mm. What was that? Wait, what was that
I
commercial?
can smell it.
Like the 1980s or the late 70s, the Coca-Cola commercial where the football player chugged a fucking thing of Coke, a whole bottle, and he kept burping. Like those were the outtakes.
That sounds really familiar.
It was like
the 70s. That was like 90s, wasn't
no,
it?
no. It was old. It was old. It was an old fucking commercial. I can't remember who it was, but he kept burping just like that.
it's not the one where he throws the kid his jersey, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, that's
yeah,
it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh man, what was his name?
I don't know.
He had like a cartoon name. They give him a nickname.
He was a really big NFL player.
White guy, right?
No, he's a black guy.
Black guy?
Black guy.
Angry Joe or something.
Refrigerator
I think-
Perry?
No, it wasn't.
No, but same era.
Yeah,
Too tall,
same here.
Too tall. Was it Too Tall Jones or whatever? No.
No, that sounds really cool though.
that does
Too
sound
Tall
cool.
Jones.
That was
we
my,
need
that
to
was
start
my
bringing those
nickname in high
names.
school.
We should start bringing those names back.
Yeah.
Too Tall Jones,
Too Tall Dom.
Big Daddy Bradley,
Big Daddy Bradley.
But yeah,
Shone
it's got to
Bone.
be reversed. It's got to be like Lil Scoop, you know?
Juju Alex.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like Lil Scoop, Juju Alex, Shone Bone, and Big Daddy Bradley.
God damn.
Holy fuck!
It's a new show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're starting a
it
new
is.
podcast.
We'll just rebrand.
Yeah.
The pictures?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got some art up. Yeah. So this
Yeah.
show, as always, is brought to you by shop.tastelessgentlemen.com. It's our t-shirts. We have a ton of t-shirts up there. We have canvases up there now. So
Yeah, they look really good.
yeah. Twerking 9 to 5
So
if you want
if
dolly.
you like art,
Yeah, if you like real art,
Yes.
not
real
this
shit.
bullshit you see at museums.
Yeah, Mona Lisa and
yeah,
shit.
this will give you a fraction of the cost
Exactly.
of art.
And way more joy.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you're a more refined listener of the show, then you will appreciate such things.
I mean, that one is a pug on a skateboard with a sloth on his back holding a bottle of Hennessy. There's pizza, space.
did you do that one?
Star
I
Trek.
did.
You did that one.
I did that one. Yeah.
I'm impressed.
I thought it was funny.
I am really fucking
You know-
impressed. I'm
you-
not. No joke.
Bradley, people can do that on their phone these days. Come on now. There's apps
This
for
guy's
that.
so talented with the phone shit.
is
Shoney's
crazy.
ridiculous.
I'm trying to tell people you don't need Photoshop. You don't need shit on your laptop anymore. You just need a phone with apps.
You know what we should do is
It's the apps. That's what I saw.
It's
that.
like in that
Sean.
documentary through Exit Through the Gift Shop. We should prank everybody and do like some street art show
What is
downtown.
this stuff? Yeah.
and do it like a big event. You know what I mean? Like DJ
Promote it.
Schoeny. Yeah, DJ Shoney's gonna be here. Like get a bunch of like local people who you know who are like kind of big. Be like, oh, we gotta hype it up. This is gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You gotta be there. You gotta check it out. And then start selling them for ridiculous amounts
Yeah,
of money.
like get the Guardian in there and they'll do like an article about it.
yeah.
We'll just do it. Make it a pop-up art show.
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Exactly.
I was thinking about that the other day. How they used to do those videos where they would take a guy and then pay a couple people to walk up and get signed like autographs for him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For them. And then other people would see it.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, who is that? Who is that? And then
Dude.
other people, not knowing who he was, would
Yeah.
just go up and like, hey, can we get your autograph? I think we should do that. That'd be pretty fun.
Well, that
That's-
happened to
with
him at
Scoop.
the
That's
airport.
legitimately happened
Yeah.
to me once. I was
Really?
in Denver.
One person came up to you.
So a guy messaged the Facebook page, like, I think I see Scoop at the airport. Alex responded, go say hi to him, right? So the guy, and he texted me or something, and then the guy, I was like, yeah, tell him to come up. Guy walks up, we take a picture. He's like, oh, I've been a fan forever, whatever. A girl's walking by, and she tries to take a picture. She's just walking by, and she's
Of
like,
you?
oh, yeah. And she's like, oh, can I get a picture too? And I was like, what, do you know who I am? She's like, no, I just saw you were. I'm like,
That's what happened.
yeah, just chasing fame.
we
It's
used
getting
to-
worse and worse.
When we'd be at the bars in PB, we would just tell people that Scoop was offensive tackle for the Chargers.
Oh yeah, people believe it. Yeah. Until you
Like,
run into somebody actually famous, like,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here.
Until a real offensive tackle comes in and dwarfs you.
Yeah. I look small next to those guys for sure.
I think we should do that though. I think that'd be really funny.
It would be.
I feel like it was you and me and Dom hanging out, and somebody asked us if we were in a band. And I've gotten that before when I hang out with black guys. I don't know why. They think we're like fucking
Yeah.
gym class heroes or
It's,
something.
it's Blink 182, man.
Yeah.
but
I got Travis Barker the other night in Oklahoma City. I
Shut
walked
the
up, but it was this guy was really old. Like he was in his like 50s, and he was at a bar. We were walking by the bar, and I just stepped out of the like wasn't a limo. It was like the Cadillac SUVs, and they were dropping me off. And I got out with like all the girls we had dinner with, and he was like, "Is that Travis Barker?"
Yeah, because all he saw were the tattoos. And
Yeah, and
I
it's
can
night.
see that.
I mean, I guess. And so we walked by, and all the girls were like laughing. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, and then it happened at the gym. It was really awkward. Down at Fit, this guy kept like looking at me. And I was like, "Oh fuck!" Like what? And he was like a bigger dude, so I was like, "Is he like staring at my small weights and shit?"
Yeah.
Like, I don't go hard.
Or does he want to fight?
Does he want to fight? Does he
He's
want
like,
to fuck?
he's like, bro, are you gonna fucking do something with your legs or what?
I think that's what he was saying. And I was like, I don't know. I always think the worst in my head. Like this guy's trying to start a fight or whatever. And he came up. He's like, "Hey man, are you showing it? You do the memes?" I was like, "Oh shit." I was like, "Yeah, man."
You think you deserve to DJ?
Right? And I was like, yeah, that's me. Like, oh, that happened a long time ago. People don't even know me as a DJ anymore. They're just like, oh yeah, the memes. I'm like, yeah, it's me. He's like, dude, my girlfriend really likes you. Can she take a picture with you? And I'm like, yeah, cool. Well, let's do it.
At the gym?
Yeah, I'm always thinking about the worst thing though. Like, am I being punked? Am I like, is this weird? Are people looking at me? I'm never just like, yeah, cool, let's do it. So anyways, I took a picture with his girlfriend. He took it, and then she gave me a hug. She's like, "Thank you so much." I'm like, "Thank you for what?" Like,
for what?
For your time, man.
I don't know. It's just weird. I don't think I'll ever, no matter what happens in my life, I'll never be like cool with people being like, "Hey, is that you?" Like, Schoeny.
Or
Like, and I'm
people just
like,
coming up in your personal space.
oh, that's a whole different thing.
I was walking down PB, down Garnett and PB recently, and I think I was walking back from the post office. It's like midday, and this dude just like was skateboarding with his friends, and I'm just walking by. I didn't even say anything. Didn't even look at him. He like jumps off his skateboard and he's like, "Hey, bro, what's up?" And he starts like goes to the fist bump me, and I'm like, "No, I'm just just kind of walk away." Keep walking. He's like, "Oh, you're not cool like that?" And I was like,
well, wait a minute. You really didn't give him a fist bump? Like,
yeah, I don't want to touch this dude's hand. Like,
Was he dirty?
I mean, no, it wasn't that he was dirty. It's just weird for fucking some random dude to come up. Like, if somebody just comes up to like shake your hand and it wasn't in a social setting.
Yo, welcome to
like
San Diego, Alex.
He was
This
like,
guy was
"Hey man,
probably
have
like-
a good day."
Yeah. Hey, bro. Hey, Tasteless Gentlemen.
No,
Cool. Here's a pound. I
it
was
was-
like, ah!
It wasn't.
Get away.
It wasn't like that. He was just one of those people who was trying to be like all cool in front of his friends. Trust me, it wasn't like he wasn't trying to actually start a conversation.
You should be a DJ, bro. I get that shit all the time. All the homies, yo, what's up, fool? I'm like, you just trying to be cool in front of your other friends.
Yeah.
I get it, but I
Yeah.
give him a pound. I'm not an asshole.
Yeah, poor guy was peeking on Molly, and you're just like, "Get the fuck away from me!"
Good, bring him down.
Alex in his sweats, like just sweating on the Garnett, going
Yeah.
to the post office.
I'm trying to avoid people.
Fuck, dude. San Diego.
I almost got attacked on my bicycle by homeless people.
How does someone your size almost get attacked?
That was
Dude.
my first question.
Must
When you,
have been
when you mentioned that to me, I was like, "What the fuck?"
I mean, this is real personal space shit.
It was like an army of homeless people.
Dude, if that
like,
were me-
yo, here comes that tall motherfucker.
my first thought
They're
was
popping
when
their
he
heads out of boxes.
my first thought when he said that was, if that were me, I'd be dead. I'd be dead.
Possibly. So, you guys know I think it's called the San Diego River, right?
Yeah.
In Mission,
In Mission
Yeah,
Valley.
so there's a bike path, and from
Mhm.
where I live, that's the easiest way to get to a lot of places, outside of my area on a bike.
Yeah.
So I always go down there, but there's a couple of spots that are really shady. There's a lot of homeless people down there. You go
Camping out by the river.
They camp out
Yeah.
down there,
in
and
a van down by the river.
basically, yeah. And you have to go. It gets dark, like underneath the. There's like overpasses for like the freeway and stuff, and they're all under there. It's dark. You can't really see in there. So on a bike path, you don't really have to pay that much attention, because it's a bike path. There's not going to be a car darting out or whatever, so you can go a lot faster. I'm coming around a corner, and there's a group of homeless people in the middle of the bike path, and I'm going like 20 or 25 maybe.
On a bike?
On a bike, yeah.
Okay,
It's not
all
that
right.
fast, but so and you slam on the brakes, and I have to. It was a fixed gear bike, so it has a front brake, but it doesn't have a back brake. So I had to slide the back tire to stop
Mhm.
quick. So I slide up on these people. I don't even say anything. They're in the way. I don't even say. I just kind of go around them and start going, and I hear footsteps. And they were saying something to me, but I was wearing headphones. I'm not talking to fucking homeless people. Get out of here. So
So you're gonna be talking to them when they're kicking
yeah,
your ass.
dude. And then they did say something to me, but
Wait, what time of day was this?
this is probably 3 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Damn. Dirty Mike and the boys at it.
And anyway, so I start hearing footsteps behind me, and it takes a minute. And so let me preface this: it's a hill now, so I come to a stop, and there's a little bit of a hill, so you can't get going really
Mhm.
quickly again. So I'm kind of taking my time, and I hear the footsteps, and it's processing. Okay, are there people running? like, are there runners or something? And I realized, oh, it's the homeless people. And right as I turn to look, there's a hand going to grab my shoulder. And there's a lady, not the hand, there's another, and she's screaming, I'm going to fucking kill you. It's like, well, and my first thought is, oh, I got to fight now. Like, and then I realized, oh no, I'm on a bike. Get the fuck out of here. And just start pedaling. Okay.
That's how the zombie apocalypse starts.
Dude, it was so weird. And now my heart is like, I'm ready. I'm
adrenaline
like,
too.
I'm peaking, bro. Yeah. And I start going up this hill, and right as I'm cresting the hill, I look back again, and they're still running. Like, what the fuck?
How many people are you talking?
Yeah. Well, so the people that were coming, there were like 4 of them, but there was a big group down there, and I don't know how many people.
Do a lot of people come through this area?
Yeah, a ton of people.
And so out of all those people, they picked you.
Well, I think it was the whole.
Yeah.
Well, like they thought you fucking came close to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
I think that was they got
I'm pretty sure that if you would have got off your bike and turned around, they saw how big you were. They would have been like, "Hey, we're joking about the killing thing."
You don't ever want to fight somebody who's got nothing to lose.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Who knows?
And on meth.
And they got knives and shit. They got to protect themselves.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
And I think maybe if I would have said something,
yeah.
And when I stopped, like, oh my bad, or excuse me, or but I just wasn't paying attention, and I had headphones on. I didn't
they were probably like, "Fuck you, asshole."
Yeah, probably.
To them, you just ran a fucking car into their front lawn.
Yeah,
that's basically what that was.
Yeah, so then
he didn't just run through it. He like slid out his back tire.
Yeah.
Like you just,
whoa, what the fuck, man?
You just dug up her petunias, basically.
Trying to masturbate here.
So as I'm cresting over the hill, I look back. I still see they're running after me. I'm like, okay, I'm on a bike. You're not catching me. So I speed up a little bit. Now I'm a couple 100 yards ahead, but there's another turn or whatever, and I see a family. This guy, it looked like with 3 kids and his wife, and they're on bikes because a lot of people ride this little path. I'm like, dude, do not go that way. I tell the father, like, do not go that way. Like, turn right around right now because there's crazy people down there. And right as I'm saying that, they're coming up over the fucking hill.
Are they like full sprinting?
I mean, they're
as fast as they can
they're
muster?
homeless sprinting.
Yeah.
They got
that's crackhead speed.
Wait! You just said they're homeless sprinting.
I mean,
it's crackhead speed.
Yeah, but it's not. It's this isn't Usain Bolt.
They're taking their time. Some of them like pawned off, and they're looking at shit. They're looking at trash.
They've got shoes made out of duct tape.
They have staph infection on all their feet.
Yeah.
They can't
fucking
really
got
run.
gangrene in both their legs.
But those toenails grip well. That's how you get a lot of leverage.
The wolf claws.
That's when you hear it on the fucking cement.
Like a dog when they run through like the wood floor. Like, here they come. Here they come. We're going to fucking kill you.
So that's like legit Night of the Living Dead type shit.
Yeah.
So what did the guy say?
He sees what I'm talking about, and he turns his whole family around. And I kind of stayed with the family. I mean, the kids weren't like 3. They're maybe
old
10.
enough to
Could they fight?
I mean, who knows? Who knows? So I get the whole family. We all turn around, or I get them to turn around, and we start riding. I stayed with them for a minute to make sure these people aren't gonna catch up and I don't know,
this legit
beat up the kids.
This legit sounds like Dawn of the Dead.
It was really weird. And finally we do get far enough away where I just take off and I look back. They weren't still coming, but they were standing up at the top of the little crest. Like,
but that's also the homeless people you don't want to fuck with are the ones that aren't living on the streets.
What do you mean?
Like the people living down in a creek.
Oh, yeah.
As opposed to the people who are just like panhandling for drugs.
Yeah,
I'll fuck them all up. What are you talking about? I don't give a shit.
Let's do it.
Bum fights. Like, let's go. What do you think? Like, okay, I've seen some bums. I've seen the guy panhandling over off Sports Arena, the buff kid. Remember him?
He's jacked.
We made the fucking meme out of him.
He's literally jacked.
He's jacked. He's got a 6-pack. I was jealous.
Yeah.
But anybody else other than that guy? Come on.
It might be Jesus.
He could be. He probably had that Jesus dick. I'll tell you. He had jersey shorts on. You could tell where his dick was.
He was.
You could see
so
the dick line.
Here I am, 34, in my car, looking at a fucking homeless guy's dick.
Not only that, but being
jealous,
being envious of a homeless guy's dick.
Look at that big old dick root.
I wanted to end up homeless with that.
Yo, I wanted
to find some woman who will take that.
I wanted to like roll down my window and be like, "Yo, man, with that body, you could be a promoter."
True.
Just fucking put a fucking nice shirt on and get to go to fucking the club.
That's true, because promoters are always one bad day away from being homeless.
Pretty much.
One bad event.
And now I got fucking 6-packs.
You can't fill that one party bus from state.
Yeah, that's
it's just homeless.
Where you been?
When the frat house doesn't show up. Damn.
Where you been, man? I've been in Sports Arena underneath the bridge.
Chasing after this dude on a bike.
Yeah, exactly.
That's scary.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That is fucking wild.
When you
man.
first sort of painted that picture, told that story, I immediately flashed back to that scene in I Am Legend where they're all standing in the corner, like doing that weird heavy breathing like thing.
Yeah,
That's
movie
what I pictured.
freaks me out,
Yeah,
and
it's
it's the
fucking-
homeless situation is kind of similar because
It's
you know
not-
how
yeah, it's not
he
far
shines the light in the
Yeah.
room, and then they're all in the room, right? It's the same thing. I mean, you go down to one of these little homeless communities by the in the bushes or in Balboa Park. I don't know if they're in Balboa Park, but you go down there and it's kind of like that. You're walking into this weird world
Just
of
go
sadness.
East Gaslamp, East downtown,
Right,
San
yeah.
Diego.
Dude,
like,
downtown is night and day from just how it was a couple years ago.
Mhm.
It's fucking crazy.
it's worse.
Huh? Yeah, way worse.
Really?
Yeah.
I stay in the center, man. I don't go east or anything. I'm scared.
Well, there's no reason to go.
If you go
Out
up
there.
by like Imperial, dude,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
yeah, it's they have full on like cities. It's crazy.
What are they gonna do
Tent
about
City.
this?
I don't know. We've talked about it before.
Yeah.
Something has to fucking be done.
Every time they try to build a fucking house for the homeless, like housing for homeless people, everybody's like, "Nah, you can't do that."
But
you
I don't
can't
know.
do that.
But is that the solution?
It's
'Cause I
a
don't know if it
start.
is. I mean, I agree with you. There's something, right?
Yeah, like if you give them a place that they want, a lot of them do want to get a place to sleep. Like, so I've worked at homeless shelters doing like feeding them and shit like that. Like, there's always a mix.
What, over the summer? What are you talking about?
doing like
Internship?
doing like charity work.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
fuck does this dude talk?
so yeah, there's always like a mixture of like people who are down on their luck and then people who are just like outright homeless and
You
that's
know,
who they are.
Well, there's a lot of them that are have mental
Yeah.
problems too, and I think they will build houses for those people, but mentally they just don't.
Well,
They're,
so
they're out, they're in, they're out. They don't know what they're doing. It's not as simple.
yeah,
as people
but
think.
also you can't like so with schizophrenia, you can't stabilize them mentally if they're like out in the open with a bunch of shit going on.
It's
That
so
makes
exactly.
sense, right?
Yeah, so like the only way you can really start to get them on the right path is by like getting them in a fucking home,
Yeah,
which is it's fucking hard, yeah. But like the thing is, if you just give them a place to fucking go, most of them will at least sleep there. You'll at least get like the tent cities off the fucking road and people dropping deuces on the fucking sidewalk.
you would think though. I mean, that's when you see someone that's homeless and they're talking to themselves and like acting weird and attacking Scoop.
So scary.
It's like that might not be from drugs. That could be from mental
Yeah.
illness too.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't really help those people.
Dude, I was walking.
What are you gonna do? Take it like put them like in an asylum? Like
There was a game, Padres game, when I was downtown the other night, and so I had to kind of walk a few blocks to order an Uber to go home. And like the entire way, there was just this homeless chick behind me. I didn't want to look because it's one of those ones they're going to try to start talking to
Oh,
you.
for sure. Yeah.
And so I just hear her walking. I'm pretending that she's on her phone and she's not homeless because that's the only thing that can keep me from looking. And, and she's like, I've been on the streets for 3 years. Nobody will take me in. I'm homeless and blah, 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 blah. And she's going on and on for like blocks. And I'm just refusing to look. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you can't
nope,
look.
not going to get dragged into this.
Yeah, you can't look. The second you look, you're locked
You're
in.
done.
You're
You're
locked
done.
in.
That's it.
Yeah.
just Candy Crush on the phone.
There was a guy I saw. He was walking on the street. I was on a bike, but not the same day. But I'm trying to pass him, and I don't want to pass because in this little area, you have to ride on the sidewalk because it's too dangerous to be on the street. But he's shadow boxing, walking down and like looking at people and like, and I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna pass this guy. 'Cause what if he pushes me into traffic?
Yeah.
So I just sat, 30 feet behind him, riding really slowly until
Sure.
there's a spot to get by him. But what are you gonna do with like this
Well, you
crazy
just don't.
person?
You don't fuck with crazy people.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy people are liable to do fucking literally anything. Dude.
Back in the day when when the homeless problem wasn't that bad, you knew like all the homeless people in PB. Like Schoeny and I have talked about one of the
Like
guys
the regulars, like Bob.
Before. Well, no, there's one guy that used to just like, yeah.
The guy with the flags and he used to dance.
Oh no, not that one.
Remember that guy?
Yeah, I remember that guy.
He used to piss me off.
There's multiple guys.
Oh, there's tons of them,
Bro,
I'm
he was making me shadow box.
I'm
I was
ta-
like, I'm gonna fuck this dude up.
I'm talking about the
right
guy who was
now.
like,
walk by, I'm like, you.
I'm talking
No,
about
I'm crazy.
I'm talking about the dude who was like covered in dirt. And it would always have like it would be like 90 degrees outside and he'd have a jacket and like in jeans
I don't remember that guy.
and he would like draw a bunch of shit on like a notepad. And I remember because you told me you were like, dude, I want to give him a notepad one day and I'm going to come back like a week later.
Shit.
And you're like, I
forgot
want to see
about
what
that.
he draws and he writes.
Holy fuck. I forgot
Um,
about that guy. That was a long time
Yeah,
ago.
that was a long time ago. And there was another one. There's this woman who like would regularly get hauled off to jail for like a week, and then she would just like show up on the beach again. And I remember one day I was going to work at like 6 a.m. So I'm driving like on the main road that's just right on the boardwalk, the one up from the boardwalk. And there's a 7-Eleven right there, and there's some public area lawn. So they have like the city workers going and like mowing the lawn and doing and edging the lawn. And so these dudes got these big ass earmuffs on for the noise because it's all gas powered. And she's just standing there right next to the dude, like in his ear while he's fucking edging the lawn. And she's just going like in the dude's fucking face, and he's just minding his own business, and she's just for like 5 minutes,
no eye contact.
He was doing what you were doing. He's like, I'm not gonna look up.
Oh yeah,
Keep weed whacking.
Imagine being a police officer. You got to deal with these people all the time.
Oh, dude, they don't give a fuck.
Hey, does that crazy like Indian looking dude still run around shirtless downtown? You know that guy? You've all seen him, Schoeny.
The guy.
He had a shake weight for a while.
Yeah, he would wear
this is like old school San Diego. I haven't heard about these guys in a long time.
You know who I'm talking about, though, right?
The Lucha Libre.
That
mask.
dude. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Do you see him?
No, but he was downtown for a very long time.
Every
he used to
fucking
lube
day.
himself up.
Yeah, and he was
used to
pretty
have
jacked too. He would do 1-arm push-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean he lube himself up?
He used
He'd
to
like
put
oil his
baby
fucking
oil.
yeah.
He was Indian, like straight up like Indian, like Native American.
Yeah, like American.
And he was dude, he was brown as fuck, and he was always like tanning
racist
and shit. No, like he was really brown.
No, he was literally the color of brown.
Yeah, and he used to have the shake weight and just walk around.
Yeah.
And people take pictures with him.
Yeah.
Did he take money? Did he accept
Probably.
No, I'm sure people gave him money. Yeah, that guy was like an institution downtown.
Dude, meanwhile, he's
He was
retired,
loco.
living in Bora Bora.
yeah.
Probably.
Well, there was
7 figures he made off the street.
before we were all doing shit in downtown San Diego. There was a dude who was like a famous.
Wait, what do you do downtown?
No, I'm saying before we were like going out. We were too young to be
Okay,
going
cool.
out downtown. We weren't even.
Okay, dog. You said some shit like you DJ downtown. You know, before we was
Relax.
downtown getting
Relax.
lit. What? I never see you downtown.
So, anyways, before we like lived down here and we're going out partying downtown, there was a guy who was known for being like the main homeless guy down there. And so he would get a bunch of fucking money. Turns out he had a normal job when he would just go there after work, and he was pulling in like $30K a year just doing untaxed. Ended up getting caught.
Yep. There was a guy. It was like a CNN or something like that, and they followed this black dude, and they literally walk behind him to his BMW.
Yep.
And he owned a house in New York, super nice house in New York.
A $30K a year untaxed. That's no joke.
Dude, this guy was making like $200K. The black dude, legitimately, the black dude. They cornered him and they like interviewed him, and he's like making $200K.
The bathroom attendant at Shore Club has a Mercedes.
Really?
Yeah. He's like he's well
Is
off.
that the one with one hand?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
The
Is that
one-hand-
real?
Yeah, no,
one-handed
yeah.
bathroom
The
attendant?
one-handed bathroom
Yeah,
attendant?
he's been there for a long time, I think, right?
Oh yeah, no, he has a Mercedes. You can't have one hand on a Mercedes.
No, that's the rule.
That's law.
You go to the
Yeah,
dealership
that's
and be
law.
like, nah, sorry, fam.
They're like, get the fuck out of
They're
here.
like, hey, how you doing? He's like, They're like, leave.
Get out.
Get the fuck
Get
out.
out.
Yeah, no fist bump. Sorry.
Yeah, here we're being stupid, having legit jobs, paying taxes when I could be like, I don't know, fucking doing stuff on the fucking street.
I always think about how many hustles there are that you don't know
Oh,
that
yeah.
other people are doing.
Mm.
And then you hear about it later and it's too late. By the time you heard about it, it's actually too late. The market is saturated.
Yeah.
Well, I was just looking at because I was trying to get some a carpet cleaner to come in and do my carpet, and I'm looking a bunch of fucking people who live around me have their own carpet cleaning business.
Really?
Yeah, like because you
Wow.
see the address and it pops up on like Google or whatever. It's just some guy's apartment.
Yeah, because everyone's throwing up in PB
Yeah.
and shitting
So
themselves.
Dogs
They're
pissing all over the
basically
carpet.
just knocking on people's doors
Yeah.
on Sunday morning, like, hey, did you throw up?
Yeah.
We got
People-
you.
They come hung over to the door.
Well, like the cost to get a fucking carpet cleaner, like an industrial one, and like the materials that you like the soap or whatever you use
Yeah.
to clean it probably costs fucking nothing.
Yeah. No license.
Yeah, exactly. No
Doesn't
fucking
matter.
license. You could be doing a horrible job. Would I know the difference? No.
Yeah. I hired someone off Craigslist to come clean my house. I regret it now, but well, I mean, it was a good cleaning, but I realized I just invited a
Stranger in
stranger
your
into my
Was,
house.
it, was
yeah.
it a guy or a girl?
It was a girl. Yeah, I only have. I said
she have to
chick
wear-
only.
There's a button for chick only.
Well, I mean,
Clothes optional.
her name was like Maria or something. I was like, all right, it's a chick. I
Yeah,
don't want to dude in
It
my
was
house.
a filter option on Craigslist.
He opens doors. All, hey, I'm Maria. He's like, fuck.
Nice
I
dick
did.
though.
I did
Nice
have a
dick.
I did have a girl who I knew who did a lingerie cleaning service.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or nude. They do nude.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck this shit. There was a place, the original, that fucking coffee shop, the baristas that were wearing bikinis. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
There's
it's
like-
like Portland or something.
It's
like that,
somewhere
right?
in like the Pacific Northwest, either
That's hot.
Portland or Washington. Either they're going to be terminated or they're in the process, but it was because people were complaining and someone filed a lawsuit against this business.
For,
basically-
for discrimination.
I don't remember
Hiring
specifically.
discrimination?
I swear I
You can
screenshot
just
it.
hire one fat chick
Yeah,
and then level it out.
It was something like that. It was like they'd been operating for the last, I don't know, 7 or 8 years, and then someone was like, "This is unethical."
What's the interview process there? What them titties like?
Yeah. Well, how is Hooters?
Yeah.
How does
I'm
Hooters get away
surprised
with
Hooters
it?
still exists. To be
shit.
honest,
There's
with
only
you.
one more left in San Diego.
It's trash.
It's horrible.
The food sucks.
It's garbage.
The chicks are fucking ugly.
They're always ugly.
Yeah, but you gotta think of the fucking demographic, the
Yeah.
clientele, like 45, 50-year-old dudes who sit in an
Yeah.
office all day and they're like, "Hey, Bob, you want to go have a beer after work?" Usual.
If you're from Sandusky, Ohio, and you're out here on work and you're staying in Mission Valley for a conference and you go to Hooters, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, because they haven't seen titties since they fucking got married. So it's
Yeah.
been 20 some odd years.
Just go to Pacers like a man.
I agree.
They probably have better food.
Pacers has great food.
They're not
I can
making
say-
that money though.
outside of the horrible stomach ache I had after, the burgers at Pacers were actually good.
Really?
Other than
Yeah.
the fact that you had food poisoning.
Yeah. Other than the fact that I was curled in the fetal position the entire night afterwards.
Eat the burger and you got a 6-pack in the morning after throwing up all
Yeah.
night. Oh, I get it.
And you saw
An
some
absolute,
titties. So
an absolute win.
it's a win-win. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, yeah, the infection that comes off that food from. I mean, it's a titty bar.
The best is the way they forced it on you. I ordered a pitcher and they were like, "Oh, well, you get a free burger and fries with that." And I was like, "Oh, well,
it's
sure, why
wild.
not?"
Strip-
Here,
Yeah.
twist my arm.
Yeah. You don't got to tell me twice.
I might go there after this.
Dude, on Tuesdays they have the weirdest specials for food. I think it's like $4 steaks, and I thought it was a joke. It's not a
at
joke.
Pacers? At Pacers?
It's like Vegas. It's
Yeah.
kind of like Vegas. How Vegas has like $12 like all you can eat steak and lobster, and you're like,
Yeah,
should we go for it?
you got to try
Like,
it once.
Yeah, you do,
There's-
and it's actually not bad.
There's a place in San Francisco. I think it's called like Gold Club. Have you heard of this?
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
And they're like known for their wings.
Gold Room.
Is it Gold Room? Yeah, I think it's Gold Room. But yeah, it's a strip club that's like known for its wings. And I asked my buddy who sells booze all over San Francisco, and I was like, "Hey, is it like legit? Are there wings?" He's like, "Dude, they're fire." He's like, he's like, business people in like the financial district go there for wings all the time for lunch. Like
The
that's the spot.
cosign, like
And
no,
their
no.
Yeah.
and their waitresses are naked.
Yeah,
That's why they go there.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're not going for the wings.
Can
They're
you
going
guys?
for the titties.
Can you guys do full nude though? I don't like full
And
nude.
serve
Yeah.
food.
Oh no, I just mean like. I mean like going to watch full nude to me
No,
is
I can't. If there was booze, it would be different. The problem in San Diego is that it's topless with booze or full nude with no booze.
Is that? I thought that was.
Let's get
a fa-
lit.
That might be nationwide.
Yeah, I thought it was.
4 Diet Cokes for the boys.
Yeah, that might be nationwide. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was nationwide. That rule. I
Well,
don't
no,
know.
it happened in San Diego because a bunch of politicians got caught, like basically paying for sex. at strip
So
clubs.
we get fucked.
so we suffer, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Oh,
Put them in jail. I want to see titties with and drink booze. I don't understand.
Well, you
No,
still see
wait,
titties
wait.
and drink booze.
Yeah.
You just can't see vagina.
Which you don't want to see.
The
Yeah,
vagina?
yeah,
Yeah, I'm not, it's not like mandatory. Like,
I know, but the option.
yeah,
If she's, she just pulls it to the side. You see a lip or two.
Just real quick.
that's how you get fired, brother.
No, you don't want to see that. And plus the $2 steak you're eating, like you're already getting
That's what
food
I'm
poisoning.
thinking. All the diseases that are floating around and landing on the lips.
I can't.
I like
I can't-
just titties.
Yeah, I can't eat with Zoidberg looking at me.
Like, there's just something about a fucking nice ass and a thong, with titties.
Yes,
it's
yes,
fine.
yes, yes.
That suffices.
And also when you go to a trashy strip club, that's when you're playing like Find the C-section. You know what I mean? Like,
100%.
what's the over under till you see a C-section?
Have you guys been to a strip club in a weird rural area?
I haven't even been to a
Everywhere
strip club in forever.
I have. It's disgusting.
Really?
How rural are you talking?
In like 3 hours, like
Biloxi, Mississippi.
Yeah, well, no, it was 3 hours north of Biloxi.
so I
Mississippi.
mean, population less than 5,000.
Oh, it was like there's nobody there, and we
Half the population is working at the strip club.
It was
literally.
a family. It was like a
Yeah.
daughter.
It
and a
was
mom.
disgusting. It was disgusting. No joke. It was so bad that one of the girls we're with got on stage to dance. She was ugly as fuck, military chick.
But it was
She got on stage to dance as a
and
joke,
made more money
and then
than
she was making money,
Yeah.
like legitimately.
Yeah.
And just the fact that if you tried to get on stage here in San Diego at a strip club, the bouncer would come and knock you out.
Freak you the fuck down.
Yo, if you're a girl, I've seen this happen when I was DJing at Pacers. There's a girl, one of my friends was dancing on her other friend and giving her a lap dance, and security was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
nope.
you can't even be doing that. You
Yeah.
can't be dancing.
That's
It's
funny.
super strict on the rules out
Yeah,
here.
I get it.
But like also when you talk about like even when you think about strip clubs in San Diego, there's what maybe one good one, maybe like another 2 or 3 okay ones.
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
max.
I think you're right.
And then like,
Which is weird because we get a lot of fucking business guys coming out here.
yeah.
It's
Why
not
don't
like
we
there's
have
any
more?
shortage of
And there's
attractive women
and there's like
in San
30
Diego.
and there's like
either.
30 colleges.
Yeah, that is weird, right? Yeah.
You would think there'd be more. Yeah.
Maybe the
gotta be-
strip club thing is fading out. I mean, I got head at a strip club.
Amazon's got it.
Wait. Time out.
Amazon's taking over on the strip
Time out.
clubs.
What? You
Like,
get
like
what?
8 years ago. Not the. I don't want to.
What? You got what?
I don't want to say the name because it's still
Yeah.
active, but and not Pacers.
That narrows it down to like 2.
Well, it's not Pacers. But I was out with my buddy Los, and he was a psychopath, and we were drinking like the entire weekend, and now it's like Sunday night. I haven't fucking
So
showered.
just on a gnarly bender
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
I got head at the fucking strip club.
You didn't shower?
from one
Yep.
of the dancers.
Yep, and my dumb, I was holding a football, and Los was telling everybody that we played for the Chargers.
There you
Telling
go.
Everybody
It
that.
works.
And I was so drunk, and I'm just holding a football in the strip club. Like, yeah, we're coach.
Because that's what all professional NFL
Yeah, yeah.
players do.
Like-
They
like
walk around
fucking-
with a football.
Like he's radio from fucking.
Oh my god.
I was so drunk.
So
yeah.
did she blow you in the fucking
Yeah,
VIP?
little VIP spot. Yeah, and I kept telling her like, yeah, we'll hang out.
Yeah, when I go to strip clubs, I always wear my
Yeah.
headphones. Like, I'm a DJ. Yeah. Are you DJing right now? No, I just got my headphones on.
Yeah,
Can
I
I get
br-
some head?
I bring my camera with me too.
Right?
They love that.
They need to know what we
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
You got a turntable?
Yeah, just in case.
Just under his arm.
So, we're gonna blow me.
Oh, this thing? No, I'm just a DJ. Sometimes I don't even know I have it on me.
Like walking around with like a motorcycle helmet, even though you don't have a motorcycle.
Ooh, that might be the move.
That was in
Yeah.
what was that movie? Fucking I can't think of it. I'm not even.
You gotta have the leather jacket.
Leather jacket
Yeah,
too,
just do
yeah.
the leather jacket, chick. You
Yeah.
know, it's gotta have a couple like neon stripes on it and shit.
With like
Chicks
the
will be like, "Do you ride a motorcycle?"
with like the skid pads on the elbow too, or whatever.
And then they see you hopping in an Uber after,
Yeah.
like,
You're like, that's when you pull out. No, we've been drinking. I'm not going to ride my bike home.
I'm responsible,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
"Fuck yeah."
Tomorrow I'll pick you up. Don't worry.
Don't worry, baby.
Yeah, I'll come get you on the bike tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's on, I promise.
So we were going to talk about
I was just about to bring that up. About
yeah.
Hey, can I
about-
get another one of them clouds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, no joke though. These go
Big
down way
Daddy
too
Bradley.
fucking. These go down.
Crush
way,
that.
No, I hate cherry. Give me another one.
I'll take the
Wait,
cherry.
who the fuck hates cherry?
I hate
cherry.
cherry.
What the
Black
fuck?
cherry is always the
These
best.
things go down way too fucking easy.
It's dangerous.
yeah.
Yeah, this show is not brought to you by White Claw, but
But if anybody knows anyone at White Claw and they want to
But if
sponsor
you
the
check
show,
out the shirt
Yo,
store,
don't drink too
shop.
many of these. You'll get a lisp. It's fucking raspberry.
raspberry, hard seltzer.
Raspberry.
so we were going to talk about how to deal with breakups.
I think it's only appropriate that we're going to talk about breakups while we're all sitting around drinking White Claws.
Yeah.
Yo, I had one and I'm like super horny.
What, a breakup
Yeah.
or a fucking White Claw?
Both, man. You break up, you got to have your White Claws.
You did this to me. A FaceTimer. You did this to me.
Guys, I'm not feeling it. I'm just going to go home and drink like 12 White Claws and pass out.
And just cry myself to sleep. I could. You know what's funny? Can I tell you guys something?
No.
No, that's not what we're here for.
Why'd I even ask? These taste really fucking good. I've had one and I feel like I want to drink 5 more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You already have. You didn't notice? Shoney, you fucking crushed them. That's all yours.
No, I'm being serious. Jillian was talking about this on my podcast, and she was like, "Yo, those things are so good." And of course, she's got tits, so I don't trust her.
Which
So I
is
was like,
fair.
yeah, whatever.
That's fair.
I don't trust anything that bleeds for a week and doesn't die.
Whoa, dude, have some respect, Alex. Jesus Christ.
You're attracting bears.
Yeah. You hear that? Bears.
But for real, like, let's party.
Yeah, so we were talking about breakups.
That was the whole point of that conversation.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
they
for
taste
real, though.
Yeah,
good.
Let's party.
I really thought you were meandering to a breakup story.
Yeah.
I mean, I could talk about a breakup story. I was talking to my friend the other day, and she's like, "Can I get some advice?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess for me, sure."
Advice
And-
that you won't listen to.
But I feel like for you giving advice to a chick, you're probably not the worst person to ask because you're kind of like very much like me. We're both assholes in that we give it to people very directly.
yeah, and we got huge cocks.
Yeah.
But she asked me, she's like,
That's a
"Can I get some
given.
advice?"
the only way you can tell their cocks apart is that he has a tattoo. That's it.
Yeah,
Very true. It's weird that you know that. Actually, it's not. You're
Yeah,
Alex.
no,
So,
yeah.
this is fucking. So she asked me. She's like, "Let me get some advice." I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" She's like, "I broke up with this guy, and he won't give me the key back to my place. Why is he doing this?" And I
What?
was like, "What? I don't know." Like, so he was living there, and then he moved out. They broke up, and she's like, "What should I do?" And I was like, "Well, just change your lock." She's like, "Well,
Yeah.
I got this like lock setup that's like super expensive. It's one of those like new ones, I think, that has like."
One of like the keypads or whatever.
I think it's
like
the
that kind
keypad.
It was
or
an
it's the app
expensive, yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, whatever he has, he can get back into her place, and he keeps hitting her up.
And she keeps hitting him up. I'm like, hey, let me get my key back. He won't give it to me. She's like, what do? I was like, dude, replace the locks. And she's like, it's going to cost me like $450, like $500.
So what?
And this is my advice. Fucking do it. You're literally paying that much money. I think you said this. You're paying that much money to keep someone out of your life that you don't want. And it also goes to show you are serious about the breakup.
Yeah.
If you're not, you subconsciously you like want that person to like come back and be like,
I just hope he shows up one night.
kind of, but she won't say that. And I'm not saying her just like as an individual, but a lot of people. It's like if you want to break up with someone, you will break up with them.
You got to do it cold turkey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
None of this like, well, we're gonna talk. Like, you've seen this with me too. Like same fucking
Yeah.
shit. Everyone does it.
Yeah.
Everyone.
So I just told her, I was like, get new locks. Yeah, it's fucking $500. But first of all, you're bougie as fuck.
Yeah, you
with
just
the
get
lock
a cheap
system.
one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, dude, cut him out of your fucking life. Like, he has power over you when he has your key.
Can you imagine someone having a key to your house? Just
That's terrible. Fuck
That's
that.
the worst.
Awkward.
And then now you're broken up, so the connection's now gone. What if he just comes drunk in the house and he's all violent or something?
Yeah,
you know,
right.
like you don't know this person anymore.
Baby, it's me.
It's me. Yeah, she's getting plowed in the fucking living room.
I was thinking. Yeah, no, fuck that. So yeah, like you said, that goes hand in hand. Cold fucking turkey.
Yeah,
you got to really ask yourself, do you want this to end?
If you don't go cold turkey, you're playing the game of you're gonna get back
Here's
together.
the problem with that, though. There's two people involved in a breakup. Usually, if one person wants cold turkey, the other person probably doesn't want cold turkey.
Yeah.
Or doesn't want it at all.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
I've been in
true.
this situation, speaking of like having something of someone else's and holding power over them, where the worst is when you have nothing and you're like, she won't call me.
Yeah.
And then you find something and I'm like, yeah, well, do you want that one sock you lost 6 months ago? Because I've got it. I can give
By
it
the
to
way-
you. Do you want me to bring it to your house? I can.
Listen to Bradley. He's an expert in this.
What, in breakups?
In breakups, yeah.
I've just had a bunch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all. I've only had a bunch.
I feel like you've been through like the entire
Proverbial ringer?
Yeah, of like every single type of breakup possible.
I've been every single guy after every breakup at some point in my life.
You have to be the asshole. Either girl or guy, you have to be the fucking asshole.
Yeah.
If you want it to end, you have to be a dick. There's no way to break up with someone, in all usual cases, break up and you're both still cool. If you're both still cool, you're just probably going to fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Usually.
Even if
80% of the
you
time.
just bump into each other at a bar drunk, that's like immediately you're gonna
Dude,
fuck.
me and my ex, that's all we had to do was see each other out at the club,
Yeah.
both drunk. Like, hey, what's up? That's
Yeah.
all we had to do is see each other.
Because see, it's difficult if you're trying to split up with someone and the sex is outstanding. It's
Exactly,
really fucking difficult.
I don't even think you should be in a relationship with somebody that the sex is really, really, really
You think
good.
it should be
Yeah.
garbage?
I actually not garbage, not garbage.
I know.
Just standard.
It's
Just-
Like
'Cause
mediocre,
yeah.
but has room for improvement.
well, if the sex is too good, your
So-
judgment's all clouded.
Here's how I would say, not necessarily
true.
not good, but
That's
fun.
true.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's something weird about chicks that fuck too well. And I'm not saying I'm not
No,
going to
yeah.
straight calling them sluts.
Fishy.
No, I'm just saying
Who else are you fucking goddamn?
because hear me out. Because you start having sex and it's fun, it's easy, it's sexy, and then you're gonna start dealing with her shit just to be with her.
That's
and
what I'm
be like,
saying.
yeah.
Same shit.
So it's like it's just catch-22.
Yeah.
It's like,
You put up with
fuck.
much more than you normally would if the sex is outstanding.
Yeah.
Exactly, but the sex is outstanding.
But good sex is good sex.
Also, if it's good and then you get into like the normal boring parts of the relationship and the sex becomes a little more routine and boring, then the whole appeal of the
Yeah.
reason why you were there in the first place, you lost that.
Yes.
Now you fucking lay next to this girl who's seething and hating you every
Yeah.
single day, and you don't even want her to be around. So
Yeah.
you're fucking.
You don't
trying
even
to,
like the way she talks.
Yeah, and you avoid each other.
Can you not breathe like that? For
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
You avoid each other in the living room. Like one's in the bedroom, you're watching TV in the living room. She's mad, and you're like, "Fuck it, I'm going to the living room. 'Cause I want to be on the couch."
Yeah. Yeah. Any relationship based off sex is not a relationship, in my opinion. If
Yeah.
that if
I
that's
agree- I
the
agree
bulk
with
of the relationship,
I just don't think that if the sex is that good, you shouldn't even venture into a relationship. Just continue
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah,
just
just
keep
fuck.
fucking.
yeah.
Also, that kind of
Nothing
goes
wrong with that.
with the same thing. When I broke up with this chick like 5 months ago, maybe, she wanted to be friends still when it was over. And I basically told her no because we weren't friends before.
Yeah.
She just hit me on Instagram. She's like, hey, let's hang out. First night we hung out, we hooked up. And it was just basically just sex off that. Oh, it's good sex. Let's hang out. So then after she's like, all right, well, it's not going to work. That's cool. Let's be friends. And I was like, that's not
Yeah.
going to work.
Yeah.
We never established that friendship
Yeah.
before. So it's just pointless.
if it started like that, you could go back to
Exactly.
that maybe.
Mhm.
Exactly.
It's hard to go back no matter what though. Once you've dropped those fucking, once you drop the L word, it's hard to fucking backpedal from that.
That's
shit.
when you leave and you're playing Boys to Men after the breakup.
Yeah.
Boys to men.
Dashboard.
Down on bended knee.
Talking about Boys to Men and drinking fucking White Claws.
Because that's what we do in California.
This is what we've
Right?
evolved into.
I'm sorry. I've never said I love you without being wasted. The first time. The first, you know what I mean? The first time.
The first time.
That is-
Oh, you mean
that
you
is-
had to be wasted?
It would just came out. I was just like wasted, like, oh, I love you. And the next day, I'm like, oh my god. But never in my life.
It's like you're fighting it off. You're like, I love you.
I've never said it sober for the first time.
I hate saying
that
it. It
makes
feels
sense.
awkward no matter what.
Yeah.
Am I the only one?
No,
Like
it
just
does,
the are you talking about the first time or just every
all
time?
the time.
Anytime you utter those words,
It feels forced. Like I'm taking out the garbage.
I mean, I could see that. Yeah,
You probably don't love her then.
yeah. Then
That's
there's,
probably
right?
true.
Then
too.
there's that. I mean, I tell Ziggy I love him every day. It's just easy.
That's easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
easy.
Ziggy.
Because he won't say no. I don't love you back.
He's not gonna cheat on me. No, that's probably true. I would say that most people probably who say the words "I love you" are no one really says it in, and they're completely
But
comfortable doing
I
it.
also don't like any type of like
Emotion.
that but I don't like any type of like cliched sort of forced or forced
Like
thing.
the kiss on the quick kiss on the lips when they leave the house. Like, okay, have a good day, babe.
That
Bye.
and then like I don't like flowers on fucking Valentine's Day, shit like that. That it's like
Of course.
I'm
You
just
don't like paying your taxes. What else? I get it. I see what you're saying.
I don't
but
like wiping my
nobody
ass.
fucking- I don't get a boner when I buy my girl fucking flowers, but I know she's not gonna fuck with me for the next
no.
week.
But my point is like it doesn't. If you're saying something that's supposed to mean something, if you're just doing it because that's what you do, then
it's
what's the point?
thought that counts.
True.
But you're not even thinking about it if you're just doing it because it's Valentine's Day and you're getting flowers.
When's the last time you bought your girlfriend flowers?
I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't have to worry about it.
Exactly.
No, but buying a girl flowers, I'll do that. But I'll do it like just randomly.
That's how
Oh,
it
you're
should
the
be.
guy. You're the guy at the bar in PB when the lady comes out with the flowers.
By random, I mean
Yeah, okay.
By random, I mean drunk. And
Can't even like count his fucking money. He's like, no, I got you. I got you flowers.
He's like pulling it out in wads out of his pocket. It's like half wet. Like
she can't. She can't even smell the rose yet. And he's like, so we gonna fuck?
Yeah. She's like, I don't even know you.
911.
No, but like,
Yeah, hi 911.
getting the random flower purchase for your girlfriend over like the traditional, birthday or Valentine's Day or
Oh, for
whatever.
sure.
That'll and you get the little one too. You don't get some big ass fucking bouquet. You get like something little.
Yeah.
Show up with that means way more than anything else.
Yeah, no roses. Roses are fucking
and,
trash.
and then you can cheat in peace for a week.
Yeah. Yeah, get back in that pussy.
I mean, there's something to be said for that. You have the outstanding pussy as your side pussy,
Yeah.
and then the mediocre pussy as your home pussy.
This is why I champion open relationships.
No. You're in an open relationship. She's in a
Yes,
fucking
that's what I mean by open relationship. She's damn near engaged to me.
She's married.
Yeah.
I'm single.
At our wedding night, trying to fuck all the bridesmaids.
No, don't worry.
What
We're
that
open
thing like,
relationship.
yeah.
No, it's cool. Don't worry. It's an agreement. We have an agreement,
An unspoken agreement.
completely and utterly unspoken.
No, I'm a football player. No, I got a football right here. Just get in bed. Yeah, that's how it goes.
My friend was telling me she had a one night stand and became friends with the person on Instagram the next day, and then 2 days later he's had his wedding photos, or it's like wedding was in his
shit.
story, and she's like, "What the fuck is going on?" Dude?
Where did she meet him?
I don't even know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been to bachelor parties where like the dude who's getting married is like his admission. I'm fucking this weekend.
But I
Like,
mean,
straight up.
yeah, I've been to a couple bachelor parties where that didn't happen. I was like, "Oh, this is
Surprising.
adult." Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
How mature of you
Mature.
to not cheat on your fiance?
There was one dude where we had this dude that we used to hang out with who was like a total whoremonger, and he would call all the numbers for strippers in Vegas that you get, the little dudes handing shit out
The
on the
flyers?
strip. Yeah, all the flyers, like the people driving by. So we had the whole entire weekend in Vegas. We had like people like call girls calling up to the hotel room like, "Oh, we just talked to blah blah blah." And so I'm like, "Fuck, dude." So we show up, we kind of split up during the day, and we come back, And he's like, oh, we got some girls coming up. And I'm like, okay, cool. We got some girls coming up. And they're like, oh, we need some money. I'm like, what? So
no, we don't.
Yeah. So he engineers his whole thing. As everybody's coughing up like whatever cash we have. It ended up being like close to like $1,000 or some shit.
For what? 2 girls?
For 2 girls, yeah. And these girls show up, and the dude whose bachelor party it was like refused to fuck. Like just absolutely refused to fuck. So we had like $1,000 we paid these girls. Yeah. And he's like, no, guys, I'm not going to do it. And they
That too.
and they finally convince him to go in the room, and they're in there for like 5 minutes. And then they come out and like, oh, he didn't want to do it. So like, Danny, if you guys want to, hook
Fuck?
up,
Good for him though. Whatever. He doesn't want to fuck.
So the dude
Dive in that pussy from
so
the
the dude-
top rope. Just, woo!
the dude who
Dick first.
Dick first.
the dude who engineered this whole fucking thing, who didn't even pay a fucking dime, ends up getting sucked off by these 2 girls
At the same time?
with another dude who didn't pay a fucking dime. Yeah, so they go in the room and they both get sucked off by these 2 fucking chicks.
Are there any other girls in this room other than you guys and the strippers? Or
No, it's just us.
hookers or
It's just-
How
whatever?
many
just
dudes
the
are you
hookers.
talking? Like,
There's like probably like 8 or 9 of us or something like that.
Dude, heavy.
so they're getting blown, and you guys are all sitting around like we are right now in the suite.
It was in a big ass suite. So we had two big ass rooms and
I
like
don't care who's
center
getting
living
blown.
room.
Like, there's so many guys and just 2 chicks. Like,
Yeah, the ratio is not good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't
they weren't there to like kick it. They were fucking, they
Still,
were
though.
hookers. Like, this was like 3 PM.
Ooh.
So
that doesn't make it legit. Shut the fuck up. It was 3 p.m. at fucking JCPenney's. It doesn't matter. Still so many guys.
yeah, okay. Anyways,
All right. See what I told you guys?
I mean, you can't have chicks there.
yeah, it's fucking.
You can't like invite, like, hey, come over. We're all gonna get sucked off. If
Anyway.
you want to watch.
Hey, you guys want to come hang out and watch
Yeah.
us get our dicks sucked?
No, you don't tell them. They're already hanging out with
Like,
you.
you can only have the gorillas there. You cannot have fucking chicks.
A bunch of Navy chicks.
Anyways, so later in the fucking weekend, like probably a day later, this dude whose bachelor party was ends up fucking some girls that we were one of the girls we were hanging out with like a day later.
Wait, so this is the guy that said he wasn't going to fuck one of the hookers?
Yeah,
Was it just
exactly.
because they were hookers and that's why he didn't
I don't
fucking
know.
cheat on his fiance?
I think that might have been it. Yeah,
But I mean, you're cheating on your fiance. It's
I
probably
know,
a good call.
right?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. People cheat all the time. I don't fucking judge. I just, if you want to fuck a bunch of women, just don't be in a relationship. It's pretty simple. Just don't be in a relationship.
yeah.
you know?
Because
It's
then you're
real
just,
simple.
it's not even like, it's a matter of ethics, whatever, but it's also, you're just going to cause headaches for yourself.
For sure.
You're just going to cause
Well,
problems.
it's just, then you got to lie and then you got to remember the shit you're lying about.
You
Then you
gotta
got to,
float in the gray zone.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then what I say is this: once you cheat, you open up the floodgates.
Yeah.
Like if you've ever been around somebody who's in a new relationship, and they haven't cheated yet, and they're like adamant they're not going to cheat, and then they have a slip up because we don't cheat.
we
slip up?
practice.
Yeah.
We
A
practice for
slip
our girl.
Yeah. So then they have one slip up, and then next thing you know, every time you go out, they're just trying to fucking hound for pussy like nonstop.
Well, once you open the door, you already cheated.
Yeah, it's over.
So, I already cheated.
You can't really like make it worse by cheating again.
No, if she finds out, her reaction's gonna be the same if it's one girl or 300.
Hell no. She's gonna ask how many times. For
350
and if you tell her once,
Her head
she's
explodes.
and you're just sitting there drinking White Claw.
You're just like, phone ringing.
Tinder.
Hey, what's up?
Hang on,
that's
let
what
me
tell
call
her.
you back. I'm having a chat right now.
Oh my God. Your girl finds out you cheated. She's blowing up. And you're like, you get on the phone real quick. Yeah. No, she's blowing up real quick.
Yep.
I gotta go. I'll call
Yeah,
you
she's
back.
really mad. No, she found out. I'll call you right back.
That's when she pulls the "I fucked all your friends before you."
That's a murder.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
murder right there.
Yeah, we I think we all have had a friend that cheats like brazenly, like out in the open. That's always
just
like,
one.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. But there's always the one guy in the friend group that doesn't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
at least cheat in silence.
And then they bring me into it too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't like be like when they text you and they're like, oh, if she asks, I'll pass out
Yeah.
at your place.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's
no.
bullshit. That's
Yeah.
amateur bullshit is
Yeah,
what that
yeah,
is,
yeah.
dude. If
Don't
you're going to cheat, be a fucking professional.
Yeah,
But also, don't embarrass your girl. That's the other thing. If
yeah.
you're gonna cheat,
Do right by her.
do right by her.
Don't be a fucking asshole.
Yeah, make sure the girl's hot that you cheat on her with.
Yeah,
you know?
but like, don't like fuck one of her friends. Don't take a girl out on a date where she might get seen by somebody.
Oh, that's
You
the
know?
worst.
Respect your fucking woman here.
Yeah.
Cheat in silence.
Amen, brother.
Write that down.
And use a condom with your woman because you love her.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you don't want to give her the STDs that you got from the hookers that you're fucking.
That's my baby, and I love her.
Baby, I love you. I fuck her.
Yeah.
I want to have that much money, though. I need that much money.
That's fuck you money.
Where you can just go, no, I'm fucking. That's like LeBron James. Like,
What are you gonna say? Yeah.
I'm fucking.
Ooh, speaking of that, this is kind of random, but I posted something about Russell Wilson with his girlfriend when he got drafted.
Yeah. She's all excited.
She's all excited. Yeah, like at what point, like, you have to know if you're that girl, like any girl who's her boyfriend gets drafted in the NFL or the NBA, like you're not gonna make it through like year one or year two.
No.
There's no fucking chance.
It's so funny. So Russell Wilson plays football, and there's a picture when he gets drafted, and he's with his girl, and she looks super excited. You know,
Like
Yeah,
one of
she's
these,
like-
like,
She's
It's
cashing
more than
out.
that.
Wife or girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
I think it was his wife.
Ended
Or-
up being wife later.
okay,
They
being
got
wife.
married,
Yeah,
I think.
but I mean, her like eyes are rolling back in her head. She's like, so excited.
you could see the dollar signs just coming out of her.
Yeah, and then he cheated on her a bunch, right, or something like that.
She actually cheated on him
Oh,
Go, girl.
with
how are you gonna
Jail.
fuck that up?
put her in jail.
You had it all.
You had it all. You burned it down. You dumb bitch.
Oh my god. Good for her though. Fuck.
Could you put up with cheating if everything else is dope?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
Let's say your wife is Rihanna or something like that, and she's out fucking.
Oprah. Let's
Okay,
really go.
okay, Oprah. Let's say you're married to Oprah. So
Oprah
like,
money, but looks like Rihanna.
No, just Oprah.
no,
money.
let's just
Whoa.
yeah.
Just Oprah money. Let's not make it heaven. Like
I mean, Rihanna's got Oprah money, no?
I mean,
She's got enough to
got
where I
enough,
would look
yeah.
at her as
she's
you
got a
could
lot,
be
but
my
Oprah,
Oprah.
Oprah money is
Oprah money's a different level.
Billion.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
B versus an
Yeah.
M there.
Either way, you're good.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you can get a new Tesla.
This is I don't think we can answer this straight because it's like, I mean, do you love her? Are you trying to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
with her? Or does she has all this money and we're broke?
everything.
Of course
yeah.
I'd be cool
No,
with it.
Yeah.
it's just how it is right now.
Yeah.
I'm broke, baby.
I would watch her fuck. I'd be like, get it,
Yeah.
get it.
You could.
I'd be like, fuck it.
Shawnee be smacking the dude's
I'd
ass.
be like, get it, buddy.
No hesitation.
Tickle the balls a little bit.
Dude would be picking her up and like have her home by midnight.
For
I
sure.
would eat his ass.
As I close the door to the mansion, have fun tonight.
And then
I'm
you
upstairs playing fucking Xbox.
and then you just beat off.
No,
and then I fuck somebody else.
No, you're cheating while she's out fucking cheating.
Oh, no.
You can't do that. You
So
lose
we're
the money.
actually-
Yeah.
lose the
You
money.
guys aren't you guys aren't forward thinkers here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't cheat on
You
her.
backwards fucking peon.
That's some disrespectful shit.
You-
She's
you-
paying the bills.
So we're fucking whenever she wants to fuck.
Yeah.
But if she's cheating on you, then she never wants
You're
to fuck.
you're basically a houseboy.
Dude, that's money. In the
Yes, I
bank.
know. Yeah, but you can't.
I
fuck
still get
anybody
to
else.
jack off.
Yeah,
of course,
you can jerk off.
Bro,
You
let's
just can't
go.
cheat.
Only when she allows you
Let's
to.
go. Give me a fucking case of White Claws in the fridge and some lube.
Let's fucking go, okay?
Get that
White
slow,
Claws.
that fucking slow jack going. Got 5 White Claws in me, bro. Starting to fucking
See,
tear
I
up.
think-
Guys, Oprah left. I got 5 White Claws. I'm ready to jack the fuck off.
I think the problem is that anytime, whether you're a dude or a female, you're visualizing them fucking someone else, and that's what makes it damn near impossible to fucking
For
tolerate.
sure.
Well, that's Bradley. Bradley envisions like the biggest dick in the world, just railing his ex.
I'm not the only one. I've had this
I do
conversation with my friends. If I break up with someone, I immediately picture her going out and getting banged out by the whole Chargers defensive line that night.
Oh, that night.
Yeah,
100%.
that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then if anything does happen, I'm like, oh, I've already mentally prepared myself for this.
And I remember
Bradley
breaking
walks
up.
in a room and she's really getting railed by the D line. Are you okay?
Does that hurt?
Mama, no.
Does that hurt?
No. Not that deep.
She likes to be kissed. Kiss her. Whisper in her ear.
She doesn't like it like that.
But the girls do they do we call it like the pussy parade. You know,
Yeah.
but girls do the same. I remember breaking up with a girl and I was watching Snapchat because I didn't want to block her. That gives her.
Yeah, that gives the power.
I don't want to
Yeah,
give her that
you don't
power.
want them to know that they got to you so much
You
that
can't,
you had to
you can't
block
delete them on
Yeah.
Facebook.
No.
You can't not
No.
follow them on IG. You got to
Yeah.
keep all of it up.
Yeah.
Apathy.
Yeah.
Apathy is key.
But then she was posting pictures in Vegas, like the next day. I'm like, you fucking.
Wait, really? The next
so
day?
mad. Yeah, just like she flew out to Vegas. I'm like, you fucking bitch. Fuck you. You know what you're doing here.
She's there with Drake.
Yeah. She's
VIP.
sucking Drake's dick. I'm like,
VIP
come
with the
on.
drug dealers. Living life.
Yeah, she's holding a gun in photos. Yeah, I mean, we all do that, right? You got to do it.
You stunt a little bit.
What, the assumption in your head?
Well, that assumption, but then also you kind of have to do like I know a buddy who's going through a breakup right now, and he's in Amsterdam, and then like a couple weeks before he was in Greece.
He's just trying to get over it.
Yeah, literally. I mean, he's just like, but it's photos. And just,
he split up, and then he's like, I need to get the fuck out of Dodge.
He took off for like a month, basically, like on a vacation.
Here's the optimistic side. Is usually when you break up with somebody, there are girls who knew that you were in a relationship and waiting. Yep,
literally waiting.
Girls I didn't even fuck before who were like, "Oh, your ex was really cute. Okay, I'm in.
Yeah,
like, that's it. All right.
Literally waiting.
Yeah, and all you got to do immediately is use that, because after you use that up, they can smell the desperation.
Yeah, true.
Like after you use up that like 2 weeks of the pheromones or whatever that makes it work, that you were just out of a relationship. After that, they're like, I gotta stay away from this fucking leper. Like
you have to hit it in a sprint. You have to hit it in a sprint.
Yeah, immediately.
You can't jog after a breakup.
No.
You have to hit that fucking hole.
Usain Bolt in that pussy.
Yeah, because once that happens, then you get on a roll, and now you're feeling good, and you don't have to go through the sadness
until you come down.
Yeah.
It's like a drug. It's like cocaine. Like eventually, there's a fucking come down where you're like, oh, this sucks.
See, that's what I think, though. If you break up with someone and you do the whole dive in headfirst into a bunch of pussy, yeah, it's fun and it keeps your mind occupied. But you're going to end up fucking that one chick who does something similar to your ex, and you're like,
oh, dude.
In the middle of fucking, you're going to start losing your shit.
The way she arches her back.
Yeah, exactly. My ex used to say that. My ex used to say, fuck me like a dirty whore.
I remember the most pathetic I felt was this girl was trying to cuddle with me after we had sex.
I like to cuddle.
But just out of a relationship, that's emotional.
Of course, Alex doesn't like to cuddle.
I like to cuddle, but after a relationship, that's like, you know what I mean? That's more of like an emotional thing.
I'm picturing you being the little spoon and she's like reaching over you.
She kept like trying to cuddle and like grab my arms, like pull over, you know? And I was just like, I can't do that. That was for her.
Exactly.
No,
you haven't earned that status.
Yeah. It's not time.
It's too soon for that. And I remember like the next day I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I just fucking did that. Yeah. And I was like, never again.
Wait, did you say it or you thought it?
I thought it. I didn't.
Okay, I was gonna say Jesus.
Yeah, right. You just gotta pull the. It's hot. Don't. Let's not cuddle. It's hot.
So you gotta go. That's her side of the bed.
That is weird. That does suck when you're going through that kind of situation.
Because you feel like you know better.
Yeah.
Because you're not 16 years old anymore. You're not like a young kid. You know what normal is for you. And then you feel like you're like, oh, why the fuck? Like you get like a clear head the next day, and you're like, why the fuck was I thinking like that?
Yeah.
And then you fall back into it again.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
But I'd rather think about that stuff while I'm drowning in pussy, though. Yeah. That's the thing.
It does make it better. Yeah.
It makes it easier. Yeah, you can be sad later, but
posting pictures on fucking Snapchat, Facebook, so she knows you're fucking doing shit.
So my phone saved at some point. I don't even know how this happened, but at some point it saved when I was using Snapchat. It saved everything onto my Google Drive. So I was looking through
like everything you posted?
Yeah. So I was looking through for a promo video that I was gonna repost on our IG, and I go back to videos. I'm like, wait, what is all this shit? Just scroll hundreds of videos. I'm like, what is going on here? Anyway, I'm looking at like, oh, I was going through a breakup right there. Like I was literally looking at it like, oh yeah, I'm with all these girls, and we were in Mexico. Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
You know what it is? You always know the breakup, or like, so like when the Facebook reminds you like, oh, it happened like this day like 5 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's always you with your girl.
Yeah.
And then it's the breakup, and then it's you with your boy. He's like,
yeah, of course.
It's the same fucking cycle all the way through.
Yeah. Well, getting to go out again and do whatever the fuck you want is the best feeling in the world.
But it is half like stunning. Like, 100%. Like I would never. I remember I went to like one of my birthday dinners, and me and my girl just broke up, and I remember just like taking a photo, and I was like, well, let's get like a group one. So we all got up, and I looked around, just grabbed like two chicks that were, just let me just get the chicks, right here. And then I remember you telling me, you're like, you could tell. And I was like, no, you can't. He's like, yeah, the way you're posting on Instagram, I could tell on your stories. It's like, no, you can't. He's like, yeah, you can.
It's the same thing. You can
same shit.
You can always tell when somebody breaks up on their IG, guys and girls. Like it's for sure. You already know, like before your friend hits you up, and you're like, he's like, yeah, let's go out. Like,
and then all the guys find out that the chick's single, and they're all just like, oh. We all hear each other. We're like, oh shit, bottle service girl from Oxford is single. We all hear it.
Industry team assemble.
Sorry, Ziggy. Ziggy's like, what? Assemble.
It's just like a vest comes on, and like new shoes.
Promoters, bouncers, bartenders, all fucking fighting through.
Fucking homeless fucking people just like, let's go.
White Claws clink in the middle.
That's how it is, man.
Well, I get excited when I'm in a relationship, and just when I see a girl when she broke up, I get excited. Like, ooh, yeah, like she's single now.
That's all you need is the possibility.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, I could fuck that, but it's not.
But you
happen.
can't.
But I can. And
Or like it
For the show.
yeah,
Wink, wink.
yeah. It was for the show, sweetie. I had to get balls deep.
We got to get balls deep for these stories, mama.
It's all about the stories.
The stories don't make themselves.
Another thing that I rather enjoy quite significantly is when you fucked a chick like years ago and she's been in a relationship forever, and you get that text out of the blue.
Ooh, yeah.
It's not even a text
Just-
anymore.
It's or a DM, whatever.
DM.
Hey,
Come on.
hey,
Get technical
how
here,
have
come
you
on.
been? Things are. What's going on? I haven't talked to you in forever.
Love it.
I've noticed
Yeah.
that. I've noticed they do that, but before the official breakup happens.
Oh yeah, they're definitely.
they
No,
start-
they start with liking photos
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
commenting like, "Oh, that's funny." Like with me or
Oh,
you
they're
guys, it's
hedging
just
their
like
bets,
a
dude.
meme. I'm like, wait
Yeah.
a minute, you never comment on my post.
Yeah.
You never respond to any of my fucking stories or
Yeah,
memes.
yeah.
And then like they'll start doing it, and then after like, a couple weeks after that, when they're broken up, then they they text you like you said or a DM like, "Oh, that's
Which is
funny."
super shady because guys
It really is, dude.
don't really do that.
They're feeling it out. They're feeling
No.
it out.
We cheat and then leave it alone.
yeah.
That's it. It's a,
Yeah, but
it's a one and done.
most guys don't need to hop from one relationship to another. You know.
You
I
should.
mean, I know
Um,
dudes who are
yeah.
like that, but I'm saying
there's
most men
some
don't do
people
that.
who are built like that. They
Yeah,
just,
I
just-
get it. I know. I
can't-
have a lot
they
of friends who are that
Can't
way.
stay single for a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I don't know how you even grow as a person.
I
always
don't
in a
trust
relationship.
anybody who has to constantly be in a
No.
relationship. No one.
It's weird.
Mm-mm. No.
How do you even get?
don't.
You got to be alone and be.
You don't know
comfortable.
yourself outside of that dynamic of two people.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't.
She has to have been single for at least like 3 years if I'm going to date her.
I mean, there's some validity to that. Like he said, like you really, if you've been with someone your entire life, you really don't know how the fuck you operate.
Or these people who get married like right out of high school. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
Or people that can't hang out by themselves.
Yeah.
My girl, like I like hanging out by myself
Yeah,
at
yeah.
home. Have a couple drinks and just leave me the fuck
But
alone.
you're also like unique in the fact that you'll go to movies and go fucking
Yeah, I'll
eat
do-
and
yeah.
shit by
Dude,
yourself.
that's
Most
the
people,
best.
a
Best
lot of
shit.
people won't
Best
do that.
shit.
Like can't even fucking
Yeah.
sit in a restaurant without being like,
That's one of the great pleasures of being able to go to like just going to a coffee shop by yourself and just fucking sitting
it's
down.
one of the great
Yeah.
pleasures of being fucking single.
Yeah.
Coffee shop. What? There's people at coffee shops.
also true.
Yeah, people watch.
Fuck that.
As
Go
long
to
as you wear
movies.
headphones and
Yeah.
glasses, you're good.
Don't even plug the
Yeah.
headphones in. You just wear the fucking headphones.
Dude, that's the move. I do that fucking all day long. I just stick the plug in my pocket. Especially when people come knocking at my door trying to sell shit. I'm like,
Dude, when people try to
Oh, that's a good move though.
it works.
When I can see like the Greenpeace people trying to approach me, that's when I start taking out my phone and I just put it up to my ear and
How
I'm like,
dare you? They're trying to save the fucking dolphins and whales, bro.
I know, but
Are
I
they
don't.
though? Are they?
They're
Yeah.
not. They're not.
Not
They're
at all.
just- they're just
They
trying-
want money.
They're just trying to get paid.
What'd
yeah.
you say, Scoop? Fuck them kids.
Yeah, fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. Would you like to help the kids? Fuck them
No,
kids.
fuck
Fuck them whales.
Fuck them. Fuck the kids and the whales.
I forgot I said that actually.
Yeah.
I was on Schoeny show and we were talking about that. I was walking into Barron's, which is like Safeway, Vons. Like,
Barron's is a little like
Nice.
It's a little
Nicer.
bougie, if you
it's
will.
not Whole Foods nice.
No,
but it's nice. though.
it's between like Trader Joe's and Whole Foods.
Yes.
Jimbo's.
Jimbo's. Yeah, exactly.
They got
So,
good shit though, and it's not
great
that
shit.
expensive.
Not that expensive.
Nope, I dig it.
Anyway, there's a guy sitting outside with his little, little like he's soliciting, for something for kids or homeless.
Like
kids.
he had the little table set
Yeah,
up.
a little table
Yep,
set up.
yep.
And I'm always just cracking jokes. Like I wasn't even really thinking about it. He's like, "Oh, you want to donate? Donate for whatever the kids." And I just walk by, I'm like, "Fuck them kids." Like,
Which is fucking so good. It's so funny, but you forgot where the fuck you
yeah, I
were.
was just like, "Fuck them
I
kids."
forgot I was in public.
And he looks at me like, "What the?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I just kind of kept. I don't know, man. Sorry.
I was at a charity thing for the firefighters up in like Northern California.
When are you doing all this charity work you're talking about? Like,
Well,
is this-
someone's trying to fuck. He's probably got some chick that's watching the show.
I
and he's trying to
No,
fuck.
I was hooking up with a girl who invited me to this charity event, and I was
Even worse.
Yeah, it was at a brewery, and I was kind of tipsy already, and so I went there and like we were shooting the shit, and they were doing a bingo, and all of a sudden like some girl gets up on the mic and starts talking. And I was just already a little drunk, and I was like, "Who gives a fuck?" And she was like giving the announcement to like, "Yo, we're gonna be raising money for blah blah blah."
Was it audible enough?
Oh yeah, it was quiet as fuck.
Please tell me you burp like right after. Like, who
No.
gives a fuck? Burp.
Spit on the ground.
And then I never got to sleep with a girl again.
Is that real? Never.
Yeah, that's real.
Oh, wow.
That's
Yeah.
probably not because of the incident.
Yeah, probably.
Let's
Yeah. But yeah, no, that was. She looked at me and she's like, "You motherfucker."
I mean, yeah, that's
yeah, that you pretty much sealed your own fate on that.
It was
one,
her
dude.
friend's event. Like it wasn't even just like some random thing. So,
I think it
So,
makes
so
it
that
worse.
happened, then you guys boned after?
no.
Oh, you boned before?
Yeah.
And she
Yeah,
invited
and
you
now-
to
Yeah,
bingo
yeah.
night. Damn it, Alex. Come on, man.
yeah, fuck them kids.
Fuck
Yeah.
them kids.
But I was right.
Yeah,
I was trying to have a conversation.
I mean, and also nobody wants to hear anyone talk at those events.
No, yeah.
Just put up a board and I'll throw some money.
Just show
there.
me where I could fucking
Yeah.
throw
Yeah.
some money into.
I was already spending money for you to give money. Yeah, we're good.
I will say though, the people outside of the fucking stores though,
They can get
It
fucked.
grates on my soul, dude. I don't want to have to see because I have to look like an asshole because I want to ignore you, and I don't want to have to look like an asshole
But
unless I have to.
That's how they get you.
I get it.
Yeah,
I
fuck
don't
him.
talk to him though.
I don't talk to them either.
I do the headphone thing. I
Yeah.
just point. I'm like,
I always talk to the chicks though.
of course you do.
You guys talking shit about my fist bump story. You guys are
For
like, fuck
real.
charity, fuck charity.
But no, these
Real.
people aren't walking up like, "How you doing today, sir?"
That's not what that dude was doing.
Huh?
Yeah,
So
he's
that
riding
guy's-
behind a scooter. He's like, "What's up, bro?"
No,
Yeah,
and
he's
you're
like,
like, "Don't
"Sup?"
fucking touch me."
Fuck you and your dirty
Don't
ass
you
hands.
fucking ever.
You're just like, "Wall."
Damn, I thought I was a dick. Shit.
We all are.
What do you guys think are the definitely don'ts in a breakup?
Fuck, there's so many.
Don't drunk text.
Yeah, to try to
Yeah.
lay off the fucking liquor. I know it's hard, but
Yeah, it's a good. It's
yeah, your feelings start going. You know, you're drunk, and it's like that's how you end up texting, and that's how you
Here.
end up fighting exes.
Don't ever do anything on her terms.
Yeah.
So like
I can
make
see that.
sure any interaction you have with her is on your terms, and that's it.
I mean, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just don't get blacked out.
Yeah,
Don't do
definitely
something
don't
stupid.
go to their
I
house.
fucking love
Don't-
you.
yeah. Well, the thing is, if you're gonna get drunk, go do it with people. For sure,
Yeah.
don't sit around your house and get drunk, and then you're gonna because you could just get bored.
I think I think the best advice I could give anyone would be whatever you're thinking in your head that you should or want to do the opposite. Like
Pretty
if you
much.
think you want to call her, don't fucking call her. You think you want to text, don't text. Just don't. Just
Yeah.
fucking don't. And I'm speaking from years of experience.
Of not listening to his own
Years.
advice.
No, fuck no. Hey, you probably shouldn't do this right now.
I actually get motivation because I just assume literally, like you're saying, like she's getting fucked by the entire Raiders.
Yeah.
So it
you
gives
get
me
mad.
motivation. I'm like, I'm gonna go fuck some bullshit tonight. I'm doing it. Or like, I'm gonna go to the gym.
I mean, whatever gets
Or
you
whatever.
fired up.
Gym. The
Mhm.
gym's good.
Gym's
one.
Yeah,
a
the
good
best
one,
thing
yeah.
to do would be, well, this isn't a don't do, but to do is just take better care of yourself after a fucking breakup, dude.
Get a hobby. Pick up
Do
a
some
hobby.
yoga.
Because it's going to be real easy to sit at home and feel sorry for yourself and get fucking blackout drunk. That's easy.
And she's not doing that. She's
No.
glowing up.
Glowing up, going out to the
She's
nightclub.
getting filled out like a fucking application.
She's
dude.
flirting with me at the fucking nightclub.
Bottle
Yeah.
service.
I feel
Hey,
I
DJ.
feel like it's reversed though. I feel like guys after a breakup we like go all out immediately. And girls are kind of reserved after the breakup, you know, just going I'm going to go hang out with the friends or whatever for like a week.
That's what you hope.
That's what you hope.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
true.
think that's what they're doing.
But then, you know, what actually ends up happening is you end up having a great time and she's kind of laying low and then you have your fucking downward spiral like 2 weeks later.
I think we
and then
think
that's
that.
when they're
I think for sure there's a hookup. There's Old Faithful for girls. Always.
Yeah.
They go
I
back
think
to Old
they definitely do
Faithful.
that.
Fucking
Yeah,
Brett.
Old Faithful.
Remember Brett?
Yeah.
Brett's back.
And his buddy Kyle, they fucking ran a train on her.
Oh, he's all hopped up on it on Monster.
You end up meeting up with her, but babe, I'm sorry. Give me a hug. Is that Monster? You fucking bitch! You
whore!
fucked Kyle.
Just Monster and Tommy Hilfiger cologne.
Oh,
Michael Jordan cologne.
yes.
That just smells good though.
Does it though?
Yeah, it actually really does.
Was that where it
But
just
does
had
it-
his
They
just
still
had
have
that
it?
logo? Was it just a logo?
Yeah,
on
but the
bottle?
bottle looked like it had a shoe. What is it? Print or whatever.
Yeah.
Or like the bottom of the bottle was like a shoe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It smelled really good though. Seriously,
Yeah. I
No,
mean, it's
Do, you,
Seriously.
do any of you guys wear cologne?
every day
Yeah.
Shut
Do
the
you?
fuck
I
up.
spray my balls.
Shut the
No,
fuck.
no.
But when did
I
you
wear it on
stop?
weekends.
Because I used to wear cologne, and then at some point I just stopped doing it.
In
and I've
middle
never-
school, I wasn't wearing deodorant. I was wearing cologne. How come nobody talked to me?
Why did no one tell me that I shouldn't do this?
I don't even. Why was I even doing? Why did I have
disgusting.
cologne?
So you smelled like ass, fucking, and whatever.
That's the
Smell like a
worst.
taxi
Yes,
driver.
That's-
Yeah,
that-
100%.
That's what you call a Mexican shower.
Yeah, well, racist.
Racist.
But I don't know why. Like why was I making this decision? Or the Axe body
Because
spray
it makes sense when you're that young. Oh, I don't have to take a shower. I smell. I'll just cover it up.
Who are your
Yeah,
friends that
there's-
they didn't say anything
There's
to you?
also a
They're all
period.
dead to me.
There's
Yeah,
also a period where
it should be.
your
Talking
BO
about-
is not that bad.
Yeah.
Scoop's like 7 feet. No one can smell his armpits. They're too
That's
high.
true.
But not when I
yeah.
was in middle school.
You
were
tall in
probably
middle school?
6'2" in middle school.
Probably taller than I am now.
Yeah,
I was 6'2" in 9th grade.
Yeah, that's
My
middle
ninth
school.
grade. Yeah.
That's first year of high school, like last year of middle school.
There was a guy who was 6'9" in
Shut the
8th grade
fuck
at my
up.
school.
And he's not in the NBA now.
No, his name was Dookie. He went to prison.
Of course he did. Dookie
Yeah.
went to prison.
I forget exactly what happened. But so he got arrested at school because he had a gun at school.
What the fuck?
But then
Smart.
once he got arrested,
Yeah.
somehow he broke out of the
Yeah,
Right.
he just grabbed the top of the wall.
yeah, but no, like in the cop car. So they're
He
like,
put his hand out the cell and got the key from the wall and just came back.
Fucking Stretch Armstrong.
but somehow he got out of his handcuffs in the car and then got out of the car and took the shotgun, the cop shotgun in the car.
what the fuck?
Yeah, and then
They
ended
hate when you do that.
up-
By the way, they
Yeah.
fucking hate
I
that.
didn't realize.
Here's one thing cops really hate you to
Top 10 cop pop fucking pet peeves. Don't take my shotgun.
Don't do this after a breakup. Try to steal a fucking cop's weapon.
It's one of them.
yeah, but
Yeah,
he ended up
don't do
doing like
that.
15 years or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, for that whole little
Fucking
incident.
Free Dookie.
Free Dookie.
That's a shirt.
Yeah.
Free
Dookie.
Free ASAP. He's still over in where's
Yeah.
he?
Sweden.
Sweden.
He must be going through a breakup.
He probably was. He went out there to party.
He's locked up
I
in an
could give a fuck less about
He's
that
locked
guy.
up in an IKEA.
Any rapper, any celebrity that's overseas gets locked up. Fuck you. You're gonna be back. You got a bunch of money.
What did he get
Fucking-
locked up for? I don't even.
Yeah, like a fight.
Yeah, so
That's
basically
right.
there was an assault, there was an assault between him, his like bouncer or like his friend or somebody.
Was it at a club?
No, it was on the street. There's a video of the
Oh,
whole
okay.
thing.
His
yeah.
bouncer's locked up with him.
Yeah. So they're like on the street, and this guy is kind of harassing them, and I don't even know why he's harassing them. I guess there was a scuffle before this, and the guy's following him around, kind of harassing him, and the bouncer's kind of pushing him away.
Why would you fuck with anyone who has a bodyguard?
I don't know.
It doesn't make
I
sense.
don't even know if they knew who he was.
Some people like picking on big dudes. They like trying to pick fights with big dudes.
Yeah, it's different though.
I don't think.
Like the bagel guy?
Yeah, yes.
He got his ass
Fucking-
kicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That's what usually happens when
Yeah.
you like
By
to
the
pick
way,
fights
all
with bigger dudes.
of this and Ray Lewis is still free, and he killed a guy.
He killed two people.
Two people, yeah.
Who's Ray Lewis?
Football player, older football player.
He like killed somebody like on the field.
Well, so
Hang on, there's too many stories.
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
okay.
Finish.
Okay, so yeah. Anyway,
Finish the.
ASAP Rocky. So basically, he didn't do anything. He didn't assault anybody. He was just there, and now he's in prison.
So
And
there was a fight, and he got involved somehow.
kind of. He was even put on because someone else was taking the story. It was like an Instagram thing.
Yeah.
And he's been saying like, "Guy, we don't want a problem with you. Why go away? Stop following us."
Like some just local Swedish kid.
Yeah, and then the guy was mad because his headphones got broken the prior scuffle, but they didn't beat him. It was just the weirdest thing. He's facing 2 years for this.
All right, hear me out.
Yes.
I say this a lot about a lot of things. I've said this on my show, and I think some of this stuff it's possible that it could be fake.
Okay.
Because how can we prove this that he's over there locked up? I feel like people do this for press.
All right, so the moon landing
It's
is
like
fake.
it's like a sex tape.
No, the moon landing's not fake. I'm just saying, how easy is it for someone to do this? Where did everyone hear about this? Like, are we seeing photos of fucking ASAP? Like, I'm locked up.
Well,
like,
how do
in
you
a cell?
believe?
If
I just look at how many people
trying to bend the bars. Like
if I don't get a selfie of you in jail,
No, that's what I really fucking
I see
believe
what you're
this. Though.
saying,
I'm
though.
just saying, like,
I mean, all
you
it really,
can laugh at me right now, but
no.
like, it could be possible that we find out like he didn't even get locked up. It's
All
just
it really takes
look at
is-
look at everything everyone else does.
He's
look
on-
at that fucking dumb little bitch on Instagram. What's her name? Becky. No, not Becky.
What?
The girl that's like white and she thinks she's black.
Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about.
That chick, Little Tay. Like,
Yeah.
see the dumb shit those people do to get like, like press. Like
ASAP Rocky's on fucking Star Island in Miami right now.
you never
Just
know.
in some mansion.
And look at this. Fucking Trump is tweeting him. Like, this is getting him so much press right now.
True. But I mean, it's definitely. I think it's happening.
Wait for the prison.
Why? How? Why? What?
Wait for the prison sex tape to come out. That's really going to make
the
him famous.
prosecutor came out and they did a press conference.
Yeah,
for it.
And you saw this on Reddit?
Yeah, you see it on. It's all over. the
I'm
place.
just saying. Like,
I'm not saying
I'm
you're
not saying
wrong.
personally.
You
You see what I'm saying
you
though?
can get,
Like,
public records and shit like that.
go do it. No one else. No one
All
will
right,
do it.
let's go.
Nobody wants to do it.
I mean,
It costs money.
I'm just saying it's possible.
No, I think you're right though. I mean,
It's
there's
fucking possible.
but there's no way to really prove anything. I made that joke, the moon landing thing, but like
Nothing in
You can't
in this
prove
day and
you
age. Literally
physically-
nothing is real. I don't even think we're doing
Look
a
at it.
podcast right now.
Yeah, you can just do fucking, Descartes, I think, therefore I am. Like,
Yeah.
we're just in a simulation right now. None of this is
all right,
happening.
all right,
you know?
all right. Listen, obviously you took that a little
Yeah.
out of text.
No,
you know?
let's go into existentialism right now.
I'm just saying shit I see, and I'm on fucking Instagram and fucking social media all day, and I just see shit how people get famous and how people
Yeah.
get more followers, and some of the shit just doesn't line up. I'm like, yeah, I get it, like he's
Yeah.
locked up, but the same with like 6ix9ine, like
Yeah.
what's his name?
Yeah.
Takashi or whatever.
Yeah,
Is he in jail right now?
I don't know.
See,
It
nobody
seems-
fucking knows.
it seems
It's
like
this
it.
huge thing where like, oh, he fucking got in
No, but
trouble. He
he's-
raped somebody. He's going to jail, and all this fucking build up, and his followers go up, 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 and then we don't hear about
Yeah,
it.
Bill Cosby's living the dream.
But he's facing like 60 years or something. That
Is he though?
Yeah, no, yeah. That's
Dude,
legit.
All
Tekashi-
you need,
Yeah.
all you need these days is like a picture of someone in like court. We get a picture of Scoop in court and be like, "Tasteless Gentlemen might go to
Ooh,
jail."
I know one.
Boom,
You,
Sick.
followers go up.
You guys
YouTube
remember-
subs go up.
you guys remember X-Rated, the rapper?
Yeah,
If we get anything from this episode, that's what we got
that's
out
not
of
a
it.
bad
That
idea.
guy
That's
was
what I'm saying.
that guy was rapping from jail. X-Rated. Maybe he was never really in jail. That was just a gimmick.
Ooh,
Bro, thank you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, that's
Right?
not bad.
Rappers
Yeah.
almost going to jail is like a thing now. It's always happening.
That's
always.
not bad.
They're almost going to jail, and everyone talks about it. And I hear people like people that love hip hop. They're like, yeah, man, 6ix9ine, he might be going to jail. Or
They're not even
fucking
gangsters
all these guys.
anymore,
They're
like-
not gangsters. What's going on? Is he won't go into jail? How do you know that? Because every other fucking rapper before him didn't go to
Wait,
jail.
is that the motherfucker who looks like Rainbow Bright?
yeah?
That guy? Oh.
Fucking little
With the
You-
face tattoos and
you
the
should-
multicolored teeth?
My
I feel
little-
like you should release an album that's you produced it from jail.
Yeah.
But they're basically doing this anyways. They're talking about killing.
We smuggled the turntables in.
Yeah. You smuggled in the laptop
Hey, it's like
and the MIDI controllers.
The homie Dookie
It's all like
reached over the wall.
it's all like lo-fi. Like I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm in my cell right now. Yo, let's kick this beat real quick. All right, yo. Oh, here comes security.
It's just the metal tin cup on the bars.
Yeah, right. We could legit make a
Whitey.
mixtape.
Yeah,
You remember Shoney's new mixtape? Yeah, dude, I think he was out of jail. Like he's in prison. He could squeeze off that mixtape.
That-
though.
fuck them guards.
That album on the release straight out of jail would go straight platinum
Yeah.
immediately.
That's what I'm saying. But think about that. If we got a picture
Well, it's like-
of you guys at court for whatever, like say you got to go
Yeah.
to court for something to fucking pay a ticket, wear a suit, get your homie to take a picture. Oh shit, scoops it in fucking
Yeah.
court. Tasteless Gentleman got busted for something. Everyone's wait, what? Huh? What? All the podcasts we talking about it.
I just want to do a video of me walking out court like Tupac doing the
Spit in a reporter's face.
yeah.
Isn't that what he did? He spit
Yeah,
that
spit in
report-
the, yeah.
Did he though?
Did it really
All
happen?
right, I'm done.
All right, I'm not going to say
Done.
anymore.
Was Tupac really alive?
Was he? Is he still
Yeah.
alive?
Was it a simulation?
Could you imagine if he was actually on the island
Yeah.
this whole time? We're all like making jokes about it, but he's actually
He's watching.
Yeah, it was like
How old would he
legitimate.
Like 50?
Yeah, probably.
He'd be in his 50s, yeah.
yeah.
Probably still look the exact same though.
What would the
that'd be
world
great.
be like if Tupac was still around?
We already talked
Would
about
he just
this.
be like Snoop Dogg?
It would all be.
Just-
It would be
he'd be
better. He'd be like Ice Cube.
Yeah. Would he be acting like that? Maybe.
Yeah, he'd definitely be like Ice Cube. Yeah. For
And what
sure.
about Biggie?
fucking Biggie?
heart attack?
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
probably
for
true.
sure.
Big
Diabetes.
Big
Yeah.
Pun died.
Dude.
So sad.
I watched
Yeah.
the documentary on Big Pun.
Yeah?
He's kind of an asshole.
I'm not
Really?
a player. I just
Dude,
crush a lot.
He that was good. He beat the shit out of his wife all the time. They have
Really?
like video of it. Yeah, they beat the shit out of his wife and his kid. He was an asshole. But I
Dude.
love Big Pun. I love his.
How could he even move around? Who's he beating the shit
Dude,
out of?
she
Who was he
used to-
fucking?
Yo, his wife used to run upstairs. He couldn't go upstairs. So when he started like getting like turned and getting fucked up, she would go upstairs and he would wait. There's video of him like waiting at the thing like.
By the way, wasn't it Big Pun and Fat Joe?
Yeah.
Like,
Which is fucking, I'm telling you, man, this goes to my theory about Mike Tyson, how Mike Tyson was a total fucking asshole in the 80s and 90s.
That's your theory?
Everyone, no, my theory is that if Mike Tyson can turn around, not really turn around, but have people look at him and be like, oh, it's the guy from The Hangover. Anybody else can do that. Fat Joe did it too. Fat Joe was like fucking Big Pun's right-hand man, beating bitches and shit. And now look, everyone's like, oh, Fat Joe.
But also, like, Mike Tyson was like a really fucked up life. Like, he was really fucked up in the head.
He was a fucking asshole.
No, I'm saying it makes sense why somebody who was young, who was basically brought up to fight, like, didn't know what the fuck was going on in his life, like, at that point.
We all don't know what's going on in our life.
I still want to hear more about Big Pun standing at the bottom of the stairs.
I picture her on the top of the stairs like, you can't get me, motherfucker.
Top of the stairs. She was only like 4 stairs up. That dude was huge.
Yeah.
I got big crush line.
Little brown hairs everywhere. You nasty Pun. I don't care.
Hey, but seriously,
Brown hairs because he can't wipe his own ass.
Yo, he was huge. Big Pun was a big dude.
If you're that fat, can you wipe your own ass? How does that work?
I've often wondered how those fuckers who are that large even shit. Like, what normal human toilet seat or toilet just even accommodates someone of that size?
And how awful were the rap lyrics back then? Not awful, but like there was a line with Biggie where he starts talking about his clipped dick.
The fuck's like, a clipped dick?
Circumcised.
Oh, okay.
Like he's just bragging about his circumcised dick. Like
that'll be on my next album.
Like go
the prison album.
Go back and listen to like the old like 90s hip hop lyrics, dude. It's so fucking weird. I'm like, wait, they're really rapping about this? Like
it's
that's
not
the
any
thing.
better
Yo,
now,
did you ever
though.
see that video of Birdman and Lil Wayne kiss?
Yeah. There's always pictures of it too. Yeah.
I'm telling you, shit's going on.
Yeah.
We don't even know about.
The
Like,
Illuminati. The Illuminati's got it,
dude. Lil Wayne comes out on this talk show. I think it was what's his name? The
Sway.
No, this is older. Anyways, so Lil Wayne comes out and Birdman comes up. He's like, yeah, this is my dude right now. And he comes out. He's like, yeah, I go, and he kisses Lil Wayne, and they kiss. He's like, no, that's how we do. Like we're family. But he like kisses him on the lips, like
we give each other butterfly kisses.
yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? This is so weird. And some of their lyrics like have some pretty homophobic descriptions.
Yeah.
You
I
know what I'm
think they're
talking
probably
It's kind of like Mike Tyson when he's like, "I'll fuck you till you love me, faggot."
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's one of the
too.
videos I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he like grabs his dick.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
It's kind of hot though, right?
What that thing like?
Or that picture of Mike Tyson when his face is covered in cocaine.
Is that real?
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, and he's like walking out of a club. He just got in a fight, and his face is covered in cocaine.
Like his face got shoved into a pile
No,
of
it was like right here. It was like all up at his nose.
No,
and his lip.
he shoved his face into a pile.
Like, Tony,
Nobody's shoving Mike Tyson's face anywhere other than
like Tony Montana.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bitch.
Take that.
Right.
If you guys have never seen that Mike
I haven't.
Tyson documentary where it's like a one-man show, but then they record it and it's in Vegas. It's fucking great. It's one of the best documentaries ever. Or documentary, one-man show, stand-up kind of.
one-man show, yeah.
Yeah, but it's fucking great. It's really good.
That's my theory though. That if Mike Tyson can turn his image around like that, and people can be like, ask anybody that's like 21.
He's not a
17,
bad
18.
guy.
Oh, Mike Tyson from fucking The Hangover. I love that guy.
The guy with the face tattoos.
Yeah.
He's a great actor.
Show him the guy, Mike Tyson from the 80s, grabbing his dick and calling people's faggots in the front row. Like, whoa.
Still the greatest sentence in boxing hype ever. I'll fuck you till you love me, faggot.
Yeah.
Actually,
There's so many contradicting points in that.
Ooh.
That's why it's glorious.
Yeah, it's
I mean, that's just
fantastic.
one of the greatest sentences ever
Yeah.
uttered.
And didn't he had just gotten out of prison. That was like his first
Yeah.
fight, I think.
and that's like real shit. Like you walked, what are they called? Like the press conferences for
Yeah.
the fighters.
Yeah,
that
they'll-
shit is
yeah.
so fucking pussy these days. And then you see the one of Mike Tyson in the 90s. You're like, oh, he's gonna rip his heart out.
Yeah.
Like he's like
Yeah.
ready,
I don't know.
grabbing
It's all-
his dick,
yeah.
and these other ones with
That-
these UFC fighters are like, yeah, whatever. But they do a fake move, like,
That dude,
All right, fuck
Deontay Wilder though might be taking it to the next level.
yeah, I don't know who
in terms
that
of
is.
trash talk or no?
Well, yeah, he's like I'll kill a guy in the ring. It's legal, like straight up. And then
Oh, you know who he is. He's the guy he's the meme guy, and To this day.
Oh, he's a fighter?
To this day.
Deontay
I thought
Wilder.
he was a football player.
Yeah, dude.
No, he's a fighter. Yeah.
He
Oh,
fucking
shit.
he was like literally saying he's like, it's legal to kill a guy in the ring. He's like, I don't care, I'll fucking do it. Like,
I just care about the meme.
yeah.
That's a good one. I like
Yeah,
that.
it's super funny.
Till this
meme.
day.
To this day.
But yeah, he hypes up legit, like kind of like how Tyson would do it.
But I feel like Tyson would actually try to kill you. So that's
Oh
why-
yeah, he really would fuck you till you love him.
yeah. He's very scary, man.
Would you do that though? I mean, Mike Tyson, you let him fuck you? You got
No.
fucked by my. Okay, listen.
That
You
Mike
have
Tyson
to.
wiener?
You have to fuck a guy. Would you let Tyson fuck you?
Mike Tyson.
You had to get fucked by a
That
guy.
was a terrifying thought.
Okay, think about this though. 20 years later, and you have to bring it up to your fucking, your girlfriend or one of your friends. Like, yeah, I got
Oh,
fucked.
he's such a nice guy.
No, do you want to say some random fucking homeless dude
Yeah.
fucked you, or Mike Tyson fucked the shit out of you till you
How
loved
do you go
him?
from Mike Tyson to a homeless dude? I mean,
I'm
there's,
just saying
Yeah,
something
there's-
cool, something not cool. I
there's a
don't know.
middle ground there.
There's-
Okay,
Bob.
Zach Morris.
Bob, who works next to me in the cubicle in the office, that guy.
Bob Sacramento.
And why isn't Big Pun in this equation?
Yeah.
How much would
I don't
you?
even want to think.
How
about
much
that.
would you-
Yeah,
Pun.
Big Pun wouldn't be able to get his dick in my ass. I'm cool with that one.
Hey, yo, Alex.
He has to take his belly and put it on your back.
That's so disgusting.
I'm like, no, we'll just walk. My house is a mile away. But by the time we get there, he's out of breath. I'm
He's
good.
done.
Were you going to ask something?
I don't know.
Uh,
I lost it all when I pictured fucking some fat ass setting his belly on Alex's hairy back before he fucked him in the ass.
that is a thing, though, right? If you're
you-
that heavy, you have to lift your
You gotta,
gut
put it, you
up.
gotta put it somewhere.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just put it on her head while she's giving you head.
I mean, look at this. I don't know when's the last time you guys saw a picture of Big Pun.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
it's pretty big.
Yeah, and that's one of his like
I mean,
actually-
he's got to weigh 450.
for sure. And look at this, and when he's young,
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What
like
the
a
fuck?
little
He's definitely
little dude.
He's definitely going to court in that picture.
He did in
For
that
sure.
picture you just showed, though. He doesn't look as sloppy as I remember.
No, not at all. He was getting real slow. Well, he was. I was watching the video, and his wife, she's still alive. It was weird, but she was saying
Cute or
that.
what?
Oh,
Would you hit?
you would hit for sure, Scoop.
All right. Sick.
No, but she was saying it was so bad. Like Big Pun was like sweating all the time, and he was having like he'd be sleeping and then like try to have to catch his
Yeah,
breath.
yeah.
So-
The, like apnea thing.
Sleep apnea.
Yeah. So yeah, he definitely got sloppy
Yeah.
after a while.
Yeah, sleep apnea is super scary.
You ever
'cause-
see the masks that those fuckers have
yeah,
to sleep
yeah,
in?
yeah, for sure. Imagine that.
Can that kill you?
Yeah.
Yo, sleep apnea?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's
yeah.
why they have to sleep. Have you ever seen the masks?
Uh-uh.
It's like a full-on little like machine that is attached to a fucking face mask that looks like the fucking creature from Alien that attaches to your fucking face.
For real?
And you
Yeah.
have to sleep with it on. So in other words, when you're sleeping, you have to sleep like this. Like you cannot fucking sleep on your stomach. You can't sleep on your
Yeah.
side. You have to sleep on your back.
Ugh.
And it's just
Weird.
like in the incubator, the little thing beside you with the
Yeah.
air bubble, or like pushing
Wait,
air.
what's the deal with sleep? How can you die though? I forget. Like because your oxygen is cut off. Like
Well, I
you're not
think it has
breathing?
something to do with your tongue too.
Yeah,
like
doesn't it get stuck on the roof
Yeah,
of your
your
mouth? or
tongue
some
like
shit?
falls back into your throat and then you suffocate.
This is stressing me out.
Yeah, but and you don't have to be fat to have sleep apnea. You can
can
have
just
it.
have that shit.
Yeah, you can just have
You
it.
just have to fucking drink 3 White Claws and you might die.
3 white. I mean, it could happen anyway. You know,
Fuck.
die in your sleep.
Would you guys be down to go out in your sleep?
That's
Like die
better
in your
than
sleep?
other
Yeah.
ways.
Yeah.
Don't you kind of want to know you're dying though, like a plane crash?
Would you,
or
though?
like
Yeah, or if lion comes through the fucking studio and just rips us apart.
a lion?
Yeah, it
Hey,
could happen.
Ziggy would take him before he
Oh,
got taken.
hey Zig, you got my back.
Would you like to know?
I don't think I would like to go in my sleep. I just can't. It's just over. You wouldn't even know. I guess it wouldn't matter.
But I don't know if you know anyway.
You
like,
don't
do
know.
you really know?
I want to know. I want to go down in a plane, or I want to get attacked by a shark. Those are my top 2.
Shark?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Shark?
This is your last experience before dying, ceasing to exist.
I'd rather go out fucking than getting eaten by a shark.
Bro, we're
Shark?
talking about like being attacked, not fucking. Of course, you wouldn't go out fucking.
You literally just listed off shark attack and plane crash
Yeah, man.
as how you would want to go.
I want to have the adrenaline rush. I want to be like, oh, this what dying feels like. Like, oh shit, remember I told you I had that dream
Yeah.
about the plane crash?
Yeah.
And it like freaked me out for like 2 weeks. I'm
Yeah, I mean, the
hooked.
plane crash I kind of get.
Yeah, like going down knowing like,
'Cause
oh,
it's
this is
instant.
it. This is it. Like this
What
is
if it's not? What if you're like the one person who
then
is
you're not
like
dying.
then you're no, what if you're like stuck burning to death in some section of the plane that falls off all the other sections?
Are you gonna die?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. I don't give a fuck.
It's not cool.
You don't want to go out
Yeah,
a
you
dumb
do
way
not.
like that.
Fuck yeah. I do not want to go. I do not want to die in my sleep. That's the fucking worst way because you don't know. You're just boop.
I don't think it's the worst way. I think it's the best way.
The
I think
worst way
there
would
are
be
way
dying
worse ways to die.
with Big Pun's gut
fuck?
on your back.
No,
that's the
Daddy,
worst
no.
way. Yeah, like Jabba the Hutt. You got a chain around your neck.
I just feel like I want to know. I want to know when
No,
I'm
I
dying.
understand what you're saying. You want to be able to actually conceptualize the fact that, oh, this is my last moments on Earth.
Yeah, dude. I want to
get it.
know.
Or how about-
let's go out?
How about that plane crash? That one of the Malaysian Air ones or whatever.
Oh, we talked about it when you're in the bathroom.
Okay, all right.
Don't worry about it. But where do you covered it?
Is that the one that just disappeared?
The one that disappeared. Yeah. So they
Did
like,
it though,
they-
Alex?
Oh, here we go.
Do you really know?
ASAP Rocky was actually on that fucking flight.
He was the pilot.
Yeah.
He was the pilot.
Bradley knows.
So I mean, they do have like pinging points where like they track the plane after it went down, so they know like kind of what it did and how like the elevation and things like that. And apparently, the pilot, wanted to kill himself because he was getting like divorced from his wife,
I heard that. Yeah.
and
not how to take a breakup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, yeah, this
Wrong
is not.
way.
If
Dude,
you
did
have,
not listen to the show.
if you transport people in any way, shape, or form, no, that's not what you do after a
So,
breakup.
Call a fucking hotline for that.
Yeah.
he went up to like 40,000 feet of elevation, which the cockpit is meant to be able to keep oxygen in at that elevation, but the oxygen just comes out of the cabin at that point.
So people were gonna die in the back, and then they were gonna.
So yeah, so basically he brought it up to 40,000 feet. So basically everybody just ran out of oxygen in the back,
Oh,
and like
shit.
to the point where it wouldn't even be able to force it through the mass.
Yeah.
So like the mass would come down, but then no oxygen would be able to come through because it would all just be
That's
sucked out.
fucked up.
What a dickhead.
Right? And
Wait,
then
how can he just do this?
he's a
Why
pilot.
doesn't- No, but why doesn't the plane go? What?
You would think the altimeter would prevent it from going
it's
up
like,
to
no,
that.
we're
fucking
not going
altitude.
higher.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming that there's, you have complete control over it, right?
We're really just giving our lives. to
I know,
just
yeah.
crazy people.
And like speaking about that, that's the scarier part about it is like if a plane went down, there'd be some dumb luck that you might be Travis Barker and make it out alive.
Travis Barker's not dead.
He's
wasn't
right
like-
here. What are you
That wasn't like a real plane crash, though, was it? I think they like
no,
took.
I thought people died.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
the
did.
pilot died.
My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry. My bad. I thought.
yeah.
I thought they like came off the ground.
They
and then
weren't
went
off
back on.
the plane came off the runway
Oh.
and then burst into flames.
Oh shit! My apologies. I didn't know people
And
died. Wow.
That actually led to DJ Ames' death.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, because he got hooked on some.
That's
meds.
what set all
Yeah,
of
he was
everything
sober.
in motion.
He was sober
yeah.
and he was doing real good. And then
Damn.
And they said he was having like huge panic attacks because he like a month later he was already doing like Jay-Z's birthday party. And he had to like fly across the country.
Yeah, I don't think Travis has actually gotten back on an airplane since he takes like fucking ships if he has a tour in Europe or something.
Really?
He takes cruises. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think
Fuck that.
he's gotten back on an airplane.
Can you imagine fucking taking off on an airplane after that?
I mean, but you drive. We trust people on the freeway. Think
Dude,
about
you
that.
trust people walking? I've always thought about this. Like, there's two fucking lines painted on the concrete, and you trust that, people are going to stop right before this line.
But like driving up in the mountains and you're just coming around corners and
Dude.
you're close to cars, you're trusting that person that
You're
they just-
always
yeah.
within a half step of fucking exiting this earth,
Oh, for
this
sure.
moral coil.
Especially with
So
car
advice: stay in your home.
Yeah. So how would you guys
Don't
want to
way
go
to go.
out? If you guys tell me, how would just in your sleep? That's pretty fucking boring.
stuff. Yeah, but the shark thing is just.
In an orgy, right?
Okay,
I
but
mean,
it's
yeah.
you're destined for death. It's the last thing you're gonna do. So what's the
Are we
last thing
really
you guys
though?
want?
Are
Yes.
we really? Or do we just accept the fact that we're going to die and that's why it becomes real?
Yeah. Or is this all just a simulation? And we
Man,
go.
what are
and
in
we-
these
and-
things,
Exactly.
man? The fuck
We
is
need
this?
more White Claws.
It's got me thinking.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this.
White Claw.
White Claw?
It's like being coked out at 7 a.m. figuring shit out.
Exactly, dude. Fucking solving the world's
I
problems.
feel like sleep's got to be the way to go.
That's boring as fuck.
The orgy, like the fucking the prince.
But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I just don't want to be dead and naked.
That's true.
On like
Yeah.
marble floor. It's so embarrassing. You're just like,
That's
I mean, imagine
that's what I
Not
was
even hard anymore. Just
That's what I was talking about before with like an earthquake coming down and you're naked and they pull you
Yeah.
out of the fucking.
Or what about the people who fucking went out, within autoerotic asphyxiating themselves?
yeah,
Oh,
that's
like,
pretty bad.
what's the guy's name?
Kung
Been a
Fu.
few.
Yeah, Kung Fu. What was that guy's name? David
Carradine.
David
Carradine.
Carradine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was tired.
Carradine.
He was tired of walking the earth.
Yeah.
Is that how he killed himself jerking off?
Yeah.
Didn't he have like a
Jokers?
Batman? He did like a Batman outfit on or some shit.
I thought he had a fishnet. like
Wrapped around his neck.
No, like on his legs.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
What was around his neck though? Was it a belt or like a rope?
I don't know.
Do you know?
I don't know. I've seen the autopsy photo.
Really?
I just don't remember.
Man, I can't even imagine the shit that
You've
you've
seen the
on
autopsy?
internet.
I see everything.
Yeah, he has.
Dude, I saw the Robin Williams one too. That was dark.
Damn.
What?
Dark.
Didn't Chris Farley?
Wait, why do you say it was so dark?
I don't know. It's just he seemed like such a cool
Because
guy.
it's him.
How did he
Yeah.
kill himself?
He hung himself,
He
right?
hung
He
himself,
hung
yeah.
Wow.
And then, but it wasn't like from the scene. It was the actual like autopsy
On the
and he's just
table?
laying on the table. And I was just like, this is so dark.
You were that kid that rented the Faces of Death VHS.
Yes.
100%.
When we were in high school, you were the kid that would probably
He had all
jerk
those
off
V-
to that
the,
shit.
the flea market on Faces
think-
of Death.
I think I got tainted on the internet later. It was later. Yeah. I watched like some like beheading or something when I was like 20. And
Yeah, I
then it
remember
just
that.
like
the
started
Al-Qaeda,
going.
the
And then
Al-Qaeda one.
I found like a bunch of other shit and I was like, oh, this is crazy. And then I just wanted to see how crazy I could get. And then every once in a while now I'm like, all right, that's too crazy.
I feel like everybody who got on Faces of Death early was like, I'm over this now.
It gets dark quick.
I mean, I think the worst thing I saw was there was like some guy in the Middle East, and he was in a hole, and they were like tied him up. He had a freaking thing around his head so he couldn't see. And he was alive. He was crying and yelling because he knew that they were gonna fucking blast him. And then like all the
Like
guys
a
from the
soldier, like an
village-
American soldier or British
No,
soldier? or something?
no. He was like from whatever, I don't know what country it was, but
Afghanistan or something?
maybe
Yeah.
somewhere out there.
He was
they
from
put him
planet
in a
Earth,
hole.
okay.
Yeah, and they just freaking gunned him down, dude. And they were just like shooting up his face. I was like,
yeah.
I remember
Brutal.
after 9/11.
that's probably on your favorites on Chrome.
Oh, for sure.
It's
yeah.
a screensaver for
It's
sure.
my
You
background.
sick fuck.
I remember when after 9/11, that first Al Qaeda beheading,
Mhm.
and I watched that, and you hear them screaming as they're like sawing. I was like, oh, I'm
Fuck
never watching
that,
that
Or
again.
dude.
gargling too.
Yeah.
That's-
What, like the
fuck.
blood coming into
Yeah.
his fucking throat?
That's
that
what you
was
always hear in beheadings is the gargling is like ugh, dark.
That's how I want to go out.
Beheaded?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, so scary.
Yeah.
Not interested.
Like
No.
guillotine
Guillotine might be all right. The only thing is I think you'd be alive
for a little bit.
a little bit after.
Yeah,
'Cause
for
it's
sure.
so
You would
quickly.
see. You would be looking. Your head would roll, and you would be looking out like, what the fuck is going?
Where the
I'm serious.
fuck are my arms?
What the fuck?
Wait, why can't I feel it?
Yeah, I mean, right?
Dude. Or what if you're alive for like 3 minutes, and the dudes are like, all right, get his head, put it in the bag. You're like, I'm still alive.
the executioner starts fucking your mouth.
We got a live one today. I'm like, this is not how I want to go out.
oh.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Dude, this just got real dark.
motherfucker.
This got real dark. It went from, hey, we're going to help you through a breakup to, have you ever fucked a beheaded person? Have you ever had
All right.
sex with someone's head that was detached from their body?
I love it. I love it. Well, should we call it
Yeah,
then?
I think I gotta end on that note.
All right.
I guess, yeah.
All right, Dom will be back
Yeah.
next show. Yeah, next show.
Dom will be back, yeah.
And thanks for all the support.
Yeah.
Shop.tastesgentlemen.com.
Get the Schoeny shirt too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Shoney's merch.
Yeah.
It's all up there.
Shoney
Probably
merch.
should have said that in the beginning, but it'll be in the
Yeah.
description.
If you
All
made
good.
it this far,
Check out the podcast, past and present.
That's right.
Boner Bros, my boy Big Daddy Bradley.
check out the meme guy on Instagram.
I can't promise that my show is funnier than Tasteless Gentlemen, but it is better.
Ooh. It took me a second. I was like,
Yeah.
Wait.
trying to do math
No,
in
we
my
got
head.
two strippers coming on tomorrow. That episode will be out next week.
Depends when this comes out. But yeah, next week, I think, for everything,
It'll be
right?
This will be out
week.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be out. Oh, tomorrow?
Just watch the internet.
Fuck yeah!
Keep an eye open.
All right. Thanks, guys. No E. No Dom. No
Yeah.
E.
Oh, yeah, that's
the
right.
rule.
Okay. We bid thee adieu.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You used to do that all the time.
What?
Bid the adieu.
Really?
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I legitimately don't remember
You
saying
used to
that.
that.
That's
You used to
funny
say it
that
every episode before we did E.
that's funny. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe we ever did anything before the E.
Nice.
How did you guys start doing the E?
Dom
Dom.
told us
E-man.
about his friend E-Man.
He's a retard.
Oh yeah, the retarded kid.
Can't say that shit.
Wait, we can't say retarded anymore.
Yeah.
Handy capable.
It's like the N word for those people.
For special people.
Those people, and like those people isn't even worse.
For them. Fuck them kids.
Man, what?
All right, let's go.
Yep.
All right.
Goodbye.